In the words of the immortal Backstreet Boys, oh my god, we're back again for season 2 of Diamond Geezers 2. They didn't say that last part, I suppose, but they should have done. Imagine if they had. Imagine how popular the stream would be if they had done that. Everybody, welcome back to Diamond Geezers 2. Amazing. We've had an incredible season 1. Promoted from the Southern Division 1 Central at a canter. At an absolute canter. Won it by a landslide. And basically now, we're not officially going live for another 10 minutes. But for anybody that's tuning in a little bit early, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Diamond Geezers 2. Welcome to the Dog and Duck. What greater honour is there than being invited into the hallowed halls of the Dog and Duck for season 2 of Diamond Geezers? My name's Mike. I don't think many people are going to be online just yet, but that's okay. The first thing we're going to do today is we need to sign a lot of new players to augment our squad for the forthcoming season. So those of you that are with us a little bit early, those people that just can't quite wait for Diamond Geezers, this is a little bit of a preview for you. We've got the squad list up at the moment. We're looking at the current squad and how everybody played this season, trying to work out what we're going to do. It's already pretty clear what's happened, but I'll wait until a few more people are on stream before we fully go through the squad and work out exactly what we're going to do. But this transfer window, based on the little bit of pre-looking around that I've already done, this transfer window is going to be very exciting. It's going to be a really, really good day. So we are online a little bit early. If you're already in the chat or if you're already viewing, welcome. I mean, this is a sneaky preview that no one else is going to get, only you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for being here. Oh, NJ, welcome to the chat. Yeah, it is an early start for you today. I guess you're 6 hours behind me, so it must be, 8 o'clock in the morning, is that right? About 8 o'clock for you. Thank you for being here so early in the morning. Goodness me. What does your day look like today then? Are you working from home? Are you still having to actually log on and grind out? Hopefully I can distract you as much as possible so that you get nothing done. Ha ha ha. Oh, everybody, welcome. Philim, hi. Good to see you again. Good to see you back on a stream. My one this time. Craig, good evening. Welcome. Is Yuka with you? If she's there, hi Yuka. Thank you for being with us again. Great to see you all. So it's first thing in the morning for NJ. It's the evening for Craig. What time is it over there, Craig? And it's just coming up for 2 p.m. for me. I've started the stream a little bit early because I was already ready to go. I was sitting here just sort of waiting to go. I put up my tweet saying we'll be going live in 15 minutes, and then I just thought, sod it, let's just go live anyway. Because I've been thinking all weekend. I've been making that season 1 highlights video. If you haven't seen it, head on over to my YouTube. For the like a 30, it's 38 minutes long, so it's quite long, but there were 38 hours of cover like footage that I had to cut down, so getting it down to 38 minutes I thought was pretty good going. Colthea, thank you very much, welcome to the chat. Thank you. I was working on my various things over the weekend because I am Mike Paul Vox Limited. I have a limited company, but I've never really made myself a logo. And the thing is that I'm now doing voiceover, and I'm doing gaming, and I'm doing quite a lot of writing. So I needed some logos, so I've got a little writey one. But thank you, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Plumpy Chunks, welcome. Good afternoon, wherever you are. I'm just sort of waiting for people to get in. But in the meantime, over here, I'm still not very good at pointing. You can see the squad list sorted by average rating from the season that we've just finished. I've got some updates for all of you. There's going to have to be some decisions made. I was going to say hard decisions. A lot of them aren't going to be that hard. A lot of them are going to be very easy. There are 2 key pieces of contract information that I will update you all on once there's a couple more. Once we actually get to 2 o'clock, because I have been a bit naughty and come on a little bit early. So we'll just wait until we get to 2 o'clock my time, which is in about 5 minutes, before we properly go through it. But I tell you what, I went through every single released youth player, every Premier League released youth player, and approached every single one of them, and none of them are interested in coming to play for us. So that whole plan, it probably took me about, I would say, about an hour and a half. That's all off the table, unfortunately. That's a shame. I've tried to line us up with a couple more. Well, Plumpy says gutted. It's a little bit gutting. But I've got one player, one of them I decided to offer a trial to. He won't take it, and even if he does take it, he's going to end up at least in the Championship or something. But I'll show you who that is in a little while. He's a Southampton released Southampton player. I'll let you try and guess. Kulfi, hey, look, we're in first place. Exactly. We are well and truly in first place. I'll just have a quick look back at the league. Let's just bask in the glory of this season. Look at that. 90 points. Fleet just nowhere to be found after such a strong start they had to the season. But look at St Neots. You know, St Neots scored 92 goals. I don't know if they had that guy who was the top scorer in the league. Let's have a quick. They must have had at least one. I'm pretty sure it was them, wasn't it? Oh no, it wasn't. Oh no, it was. Yeah. Oh, Stefan Moore, and 14 assists for Stefan Moore as well. But they've tied him down to a new contract, so we won't be able to steal him. It's not really that much of a loss, I don't think, to not get a player from this division, because you know, as those of you that were here for the end of the last stream will remember, our wage budget is up to 2,900. Well, it's actually 3,000 because I took our transfer budget down to 0 and put it all into the wage budget. So our transfer budget is now 2,000. So we're available. We've got 2,000 a week, which is a lot. We could just get 4 players for £500 each a week, but I'm going to try and avoid doing that. There are some brilliant players that are available to us that I've already sort of had a little go at and a little nibble. The other thing that I've had, before we get into the players, because I want to save the players until we get to 2 o'clock, just a couple more minutes until we're officially online. But I was having a look at, because you know, we were talking in the last stream about how many people we really need to replace and how much like squad overhaul we're going to need and how much we can trust the players we already have. My prevailing feeling is that we should try and trust as many of them as we feel like we can, because the squad harmony, we all saw it as the season went on. We just got better and better and better and better, and it's a lot of that is because of the squad harmony that comes from the tactical familiarity and the squad's kind of familiarity with each other. So I don't want to replace too many people, but we obviously need we need more players. Even if we get players that aren't better, we need some players that are at least the same as the ones we've got, just because the squad isn't very big, and we're going to lose some players in the summer. We're almost guaranteed to lose. Unfortunately, of our players that we consider to be sort of first team or first team adjacent players from last season, at least 2 from this list are almost definitely going to leave. So we are going to lose a couple. Kulfi, I wasn't online when Lamb scored and was disappointed nobody said mint. That just we'll remember that, because we might I mean, we've lined up loads of pre-season friendlies, and we're not going to play all of our first teamers in all of those friendlies because I'm too scared of injuries. I don't want loads of, because we've got a game every 2 days to try and make as much cash as possible, and I don't want to start the season with half an injured squad, so the Lamb will definitely feature. Afternoon, Destroying Angel. Afternoon, Chris Donahue. Thank you for joining us again. Finally, didn't the clocks go forward on Saturday? Yeah, it's just 1 p.m. We're just getting to 1 p.m. I was just waiting because, you know, usually once we get into the stream, we've got something like 20 or so viewers, and we've only got, as far as I can see, there's only 8 people online at the moment, so I don't want to get too, but you know what, it's 2 o'clock now, it's 1 minute to 2, so let's get into it. But anyway, what I was just saying before I stopped, I got distracted, was a few of these players are going to leave, and we're going to need to augment the squad. But, you know, we were talking about whether, somebody asked, I think it was Gaff, asked in the chat, is this squad going to be good enough for the Premier League, for the regional or the Southern Premier League? And I said, I've got no idea. I still don't really have any idea. But this morning before we came on stream, I had a quick look at the Southern Premier League and who went up. So Chippenham got promoted just. They scored 64 goals. And they got promoted. Well, I mean, they were 3 points inside the promotion places. But if you look at their players, if you look at their best performing players, I think this might be sorted by their best... it's average rating. Their best player was their goalkeeper for a start, and he's not very... Their players aren't very good. Their best performing players, like their top scorer, David Gilroy, he only got 14. He's not very good. He's not very good at all. Their top assister, Alec Haig, he wouldn't get into our team. He wouldn't get it. Most of their players... This is the team that got promoted, or finished top. Most of their players wouldn't get into our team. They have got Ashley Williams, which is why they're doing so well, obviously. But most of their players wouldn't get into our team. So I feel like... Oh, actually, he's quite good. He's quite a good right back. Okay, I'll give them him. But he only averaged a 6.8. Anyway, I feel like our squad... If we managed to sign nobody, I think our squad would be good enough to go up. However, that isn't going to happen. We're going to sign at least a few players. I've already got an agreement in place for one that I want to run it past you all before we confirm it. Yeah, so it is 2 p.m. It's not 2 p.m. It is 2 p.m. for me. 2 p.m. Spain time. Not everybody has the same time, Philo. Everybody's in different places. Colfia, you added a couple of divisions, didn't you? I'm sure the game didn't add worse and worse players. You're right. So basically, most of the teams in these divisions, they started with only a few players on their roster. A couple of the teams had full rosters, and most of them didn't have full teams. So pre-season, all of the teams in all of these regional leagues had to just sign hundreds of players and just cram them into their squad, and most of them are crap. So I actually think if we sign nobody, I still think, based on what I've seen, I think we'd have a decent chance at having a good tilt at the Premier League. But we are going to sign some players. So, Feel My Funyuns. I'm not sure who that is exactly. From if you're on Twitter, that's the first time you've joined us. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Great to be able to chat to all of you. I'm glad that you appreciate the face and that it's not too off-putting. So anyway, thank you for being here. We're going to just get into this a little bit. So, the first thing that's going to happen, I'll tell you all, we are almost definitely going to lose Adam Dugan and, I'm sad to say, Omar Karoma. And there are the reasons for that are, well, let me show you. This is the reason that we're going to lose Dugan. His contract is about to expire. This is the reason we're going to lose Adam Dugan. He's obviously heard my reams of abuse over the course of the season from the touchline, and he's decided he doesn't want any contract. So that probably means he's going to just release himself on a free transfer at the end of June. So we're almost definitely going to lose Adam Dugan. We don't have to lose Omar, but what I said in the chat was I don't want to lose Omar. I want to keep him because even though he's injury prone, his knees are made of powder, and the rest of him is made of that kind of sugar glass that they use in the movies. He's still only 22, and we should sign him to a contract if we can because then people have to actually buy him from us if they want him. The problem with that was that my one caveat was as long as he's not too expensive. And unfortunately, Omar has priced himself out of a contract at AFC Rushden. Let's just remember that Rodrigo Astudillo is on £275 a week and is our top earner and should remain so. There's no way that Omar is worth 425, and I can't argue him down. And to be honest, the feedback from you guys in the chat on Friday was that we should bin him anyway. So that's what we're going to do. It's a shame because I don't want to lose him, but his demands are unreasonable. So we're definitely going to lose... I assume that they're going to release themselves on free transfers. I assume we'll lose Omar and Dugan in the summer. Other players that we're not going to lose exactly, but I'm not going to give them new contracts. So they're going to remain on non-contract terms, but if they leave, I don't care. It's Woodward, Thander. I kind of do care about Bob Thander, but let's face it, he doesn't need a new contract. I think Bob Thander is so loyal. He's on non-contract terms. I actually tried to offer Bob Thander a new contract, and he just asked for different non-contract terms. So I'm not going to renew the contract of these players here. Woodward, Thander, Hadland, Green, and Powderly. I'm not renewing those. They're all on non-contract terms as it is. They might leave, they might stay, but I'm not too interested in them being around the first team next season unless we absolutely need them. The problem with that is that Woodward, Thander, and Powderly are all defenders, so our defence is looking a bit meagre in terms of depth. Tim, welcome. Yeah, you're quite right. Craig, I'm watching this with the sound off with a few friends, such as my dedication to the Diamonds, mate. Such a legend. Thank you so much for being here. So anyway, this is the situation with the squad. So I actually did write down, I don't know whether my camera will be able to pick this up sufficiently. I actually made notes on where we need players. This is my kind of little notepad. Been writing it all down. Essentially, the upshot is that we need players in literally every position on the pitch. But centre-back is a huge problem because we're going to lose those defenders and we're probably going to lose Dugan, we've only really got Molnar as a centre-back. So we definitely need at least two... we have got Lee Wright as well, but he's quite limited. So, we've got Molnar and Wright. Oh, he was supposed to be in the team. So this is what the team looks like currently. beyond this first team, I just don't think we really have much in reserve. We really don't have a lot. Farrell is okay, but he's the only one. Hadland, Powderly, Woodward, Thander, Dugan, Green, and Koroma. Probably going to lose all of them. So we need to sign quite a few players. So everybody's... yeah, I've made notes. So, no, everything as well. So the first thing is, I made a couple of bids, and just this guy immediately accepted. He is desperate to come. I don't know how to say his name. Sebastian Herreux, I suppose. He's French. He's not bad. The good thing about him is, I mean, he's only 30, so he's not really old. And even though he looks a little bit average, he does have good attributes in a few places where we don't have players that are very good at these things. So he's good at dribbling. He's got good creativity. He's got decent flair. He's got good off the ball, passing, technique, teamwork. He seems like a great player to play in the hole. And I'm sorry to say, he was probably the best one I found to play behind a striker. I don't know how much I offered him. The problem is I've offered a few contracts. I can't remember how much I offered. But you'll just have to trust me, which is could be a huge mistake on your part. You're going to have to trust me that I did as well as I could. I wouldn't have offered them contracts if they were completely unreasonable. So what do we think about Sebastian Herreux? I think he would be a good signing, personally. So let me know what you think. I'll leave him on the screen for a little while, just while I check the chat. Martin. Oh, Marty, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here for the first time, Marty. Need a commanding centre-back. Let's stop conceding from set pieces. Yeah, you're quite right. We need another Molnar. We need another... If I can find just Eastern European psychopath, just freshly out of prison, looking for his first opportunity, I reckon that's definitely what we need. Lee Wright and Gilpin are absolute units, 6'3" and 14 stone. Yeah, well, I actually quite like that Lee Wright, but I think we can do better. I think he would be a good, basically if Molnar or as yet unnamed Eastern European centre-back partner, if one of them got injured, I would be very happy throwing Wright in. I'd feel comfortable with Wright. Morning, guys. Oh, Sooty's voice. Welcome. DMC. Thank you. DMC12. Thank you for coming. Colmanizer. Nice one, lads. Thank you for being here. Oh, somebody last week said, can we have emotes? I tried to create an emote that just says goal. Oh, it's there. It's there. Goal, goal, goal. Does it work? Does it work? Oh, there we go. So when we score in future, I think that should work for everybody. You should go goal, 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 goal. I've also created, you can see in the chat from my little thing, I've got some little emoji things. I've created some diamond emojis for subscribers. So we've got red, we got various. We got I've got red, blue, green, and it goes up and up as people subscribe. So if you wanted to subscribe, you can. But that goal emoji, it took forever to get it approved. It took like 3 days, like a whole weekend. I just got an email that said it had been approved. So we can all go, 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 go when we score now. So I'll try and... I can only have one emoji at the moment. I need more... I think I need more subscribers or more followers in order to level up. Yeah, the goal's working. Excellent. So we've all got a goal emoji now. And people that subscribe to me via Twitch, you will get little diamond emojis to be... Because you're super ultras. You're all super ultras. Xander, can we have a Paul out emoji? You can have a Paul out emoji when I can only have one at the moment. So yeah, when I unlock my second custom emoji, I can't remember what the criteria is. I think I need like 10 subscribers or 100 followers, or I need to reach some milestone that I can't remember. You guys can look it up for me, what the milestones are, because I don't remember. But I can only have that one at the moment. I figured we score so many goals that I thought goal, goal, goal would be best. Anyway, so... Good. It seems that the very general consensus is either no one's saying anything about Herreux or people are saying let's sign him, so he's in. He'll be in on the 8th of June, which is in just 3 days' time. The other thing was, we a couple of our friendly teams rejected the chance to play the Mighty Diamonds because they're afraid. Barcelona, losers. Birmingham City, bunch of idiots. So I've arranged some other friendlies against teams where we will make about 20 to 25k per friendly, because the board have upgraded our training facilities, which is excellent, but they've spent literally half our money. We've only got 90k in the bank now, whereas we had 250 at one point. So all of these monies, I've got Blackpool, Hearts, Barnsley and Blackburn, money spinning friendlies where we're going to lose all of them, obviously. Well, maybe we won't, but we probably will lose them all. But each one will make between 20 and 25k just from gate receipts, so we should be in good form there. Xander may not be able to join today as you're wifeless. Oh no, Wi-Fi-less. I was going to say wifeless is perfect. Wi-Fi-less and using my phone as a hotspot. Oh God, what a nightmare. I hope you get that fixed. Birchie, bonjour. Hola. Welcome back to the chat. We are going right ahead now. Yeah, it seems like most people are here now. We're up to 18 viewers. Yeah, DMC Barcelona. Remember that snub when we're in the Champions League in 10 years' time? Exactly. By the time this game, actually, assuming that I'm still in charge and we're still going by 2020 in game, I wonder if there'll be any other like Barcelona have been relegated. That's one of the things I really love about FM is that as you play it, so many things change around. So there's going to be loads of scout reports. I've done loads of scouting over the weekend. This was me checking in on players I think who already play at the level that we're at to see if any of them are good enough to come up with us. Oh, John, he's got quite good ratings. He's not really the problem. The problem with him is he's got absolutely no pace, which isn't that much of a problem. But I'm really feeling. Oh right, okay. So this is one that we definitely need to make a big decision on. So Gareth Ainsworth, who a lot of you have probably heard of, he is interested in playing for us, but he wants more money than I can offer. So here is Gareth Ainsworth. Woof. I think you'll all agree. Woof. Gareth Ainsworth, he might be 39 years old, but he would be by far our best player. I mean, look at how good he is. He's so good technically. His mentals are incredible. His bravery and determination is incredible. Gareth Ainsworth is a brilliant player. There's no question about it. But the problem is that he wants £1,200 a week. We can offer 700, but it would be spunking a lot of our budget on one person. And while all of you will know from following me through Diamond Geezers and Los Coladeros, those of you who have, thank you for that, you'll know that spunking all of my budget on one player is right out of the Mike Paul textbook. So I am tempted to try to sign him at all costs. But what do you think? I mean, should we go all out to sign Ainsworth? Or should we just try to actually get a squad together? It's hard to say, isn't it? Because how much would we want him in the door? He would be amazing. He'd be amazing if we were in like League One, let alone Southern Premier. Very tough. A lot of people saying he's quality. Just Tim. Tim is the old dissenting voice. Oh, and file him. So most people are saying try and get him. Well, look, I tell you what, we'll make some reasonable approach. We'll make a reasonable approach to Ainsworth because he is very good, and most of the players that we sign are not gonna get nearly as much as this. Most of the players that I'm looking at we're looking at sort of 200 a week, maybe just under that sort of range. So we'll just give him a 50% sell-on fee percentage because we're never going to sell him on, so he might as well just take all of it. We'll give him 100 as an appearance fee, but we'll really incentivise him to score goals. He'll probably just tell me to sod off right away. He hasn't gone red straight away, but he still wants that. He still wants more than double what I actually want to give him. Okay, seasonal landmark goal bonus. After 10 goals, you can have 7k, and we'll be able to, because with the friendlies we're about to get, we can give him 10k as a loyalty bonus. This is where this is going to be the one. No, he just wants so much money that I'm not prepared to blow all my budget on one player. I know 700 wouldn't be all my budget, but it still just feels like a lot, doesn't it? I'm gonna have to. I might go up. Maybe we'll go up to 15. We'll go up to 15k in the loyalty bonus and see if that shuts him up. He still just wants so much money. It's so difficult. People. Yeah, generally people want. Yeah, Chris Donahue. I wouldn't normally go for older players. Well, as you know, I always like at least one aging megastar. But I mean, for me, it's all about the attributes. A lot of people who I talk to about Champ Manager and FM, they won't sign old players because they want to sign young players because they want to have the sell-on value and they want to keep them all the way through their careers. I agree with that in theory, but I mean, if you get somebody who's as good as him, you've surely got to go for it. Okay, you know what? We'll go 700. I don't want to. We'll see if he accepts this, then we'll take him. If he doesn't, then I think we'll just have to call it. He's called it himself. He just wants to. I mean, the thing is that I could have offered him everything I'd had, and he still probably would have said no. So I don't want to be unreasonable to the finance department. So that's a shame. But we'll keep trying to come back on it. Oh, who's that? Oh, Colmanizer, thank you for hosting. Thank you for hosting, everybody. Ed, guys, if you want to host my stream, I think you do /host space Mike Paul Vox. I think that's how you do it. If you want to just have this running on your channels as well, if you're not planning on ever streaming, that can help us get a few more views and try and get a few more people over here. Nuno Gomez, future in Braga is in doubt. Oh, we're never going to get him, are we? I would still quite like. Oh, it's Nabil Sharif. I would quite like that Lassine Sharif, who I tried to sign at the beginning of last season. Lassine Sharif, if he's not on he's on a long contract. He hasn't done that well anyway, to be fair. So the other thing is, let me quickly go through our squad. So I don't think they've signed them yet, but I've offered new contracts to. So Astudio and Gilpin. Oh, is that more hosting? Thanks, Destroying Angel. Thanks for hosting. Yeah, Tim probably was right, to be honest. Colfia, do we need a right mid? We need every position. We need at least one player for pretty much every position. I would say that actually left and right attacking midfield are the ones that are we're okay, because we've got Farrell, Bub, and Vickers, and sort of Ferroz. Though Ferroz behind the striker central was an absolute revelation as soon as we said that we were going to sack him. So I think the wings are okay, but definitely we could do with a dynamite winger for either or both. So if you're recommending players, I'll have a look in a second. Oh, Gaff, welcome to the chat. I love that. I actually read about Astudio last night. Apparently he was a really special player, but injuries and less than professional off-the-field decisions cut short his run at the very top. That is interesting. That is interesting. Kulfi, you're thinking about the formation. I'm not going to change our system. We've just blitzed the league by 10 points and absolutely blown away most teams. So I'm not changing the tactics are clearly solid. Go away. I don't think there's a problem. Anyway, so I've offered Rodrigo Astudio and Gilpin have already got contracts until 2013. I've offered new contracts. So Byron Bubb didn't want a new contract. He's happy on non-contract terms. Fine. Same for Daniel. Same for Farrell. Same for Basie. They're all staying on non-contract because they were all happy to. New contracts for Steve Jaggs, Craig Ferroz. Because, so I know that a few of you weren't sure about Craig Ferroz, but look at his season. How can you argue with this? 10 goals, 13 assists in 34 games. He's contributed 23 goals in 34 games with an average rating of 7.2. There's no question that he gets a new deal. There's no doubt about it. He was absolutely excellent. As soon as we said we were going to get rid of him, he was excellent. So new contract for Jags, new contract for Ferroz. All of them didn't want much more money, by the way. All of them have had a little bump, but only 20, 30 quid a week. They're all absolute legends. Anybody that asked for the only person that asked for too much was Omar, and he's just not got it. So new contract for Big Pete, new contract for Molnar, new contract for Vickers, and that's it. So the others didn't give the others new contracts. Some of them I tried to give a permanent contract to Bub. He's such a lad. He said, "Don't worry about it, boss. I'm happy to play for nothing. I love it here so much." What can you say? What can you say about that? All right, let's get through this a little bit. 500 quid for... Oh, he's quite good, isn't he? Pablo Medina. Oh, he doesn't have a second nationality. Oh, so I have actually made some approaches for a few players. So that's the next thing. That's the next thing to say. Have a quick check in with the chat. Make sure everybody's... Yeah, that's... Well, Phylum Ferroz might well play for contracts, but he's not... If everything works out with my transfers, he won't get many games anyway. Don't tell him I said that. But he won't get many chances anyway if all of my transfers worked out. So, excitingly, the most exciting news is that I've offered a trial to James Ward-Prowse, recently released by Southampton. There is, I would say, zero, maybe 0.0004% chance that he'll actually be interested. And even if he is interested in coming to play for us, the teams that are interested in him will never get him in a million years. I actually offered him a contract and he immediately flat out turned me down, said, "I don't even want to talk to you." So I just offered him a trial anyway to try and get him in through the door. We'll take him down the dog and duck. He's only 17, but I know the landlord. We'll just see if we can just, get him a few little snifters and get him to just sign a contract like that. We'll see what we can do. I'm doing my best. So James Ward-Prowse, he won't even come in on a trial, but he's the most famous name in there. There's a couple of others that I'm interested in. This kid I'm really excited about. I've already agreed a deal with him. I just need for him to say yes. Parry Pantazopoulos, left back, looks good, 23 years old, Greek, what can you say? I do love a Greek. I love a Super Greek, as those of you that are following Los Coladeros will know. He looks decent to me, and on a free transfer, I think he'd be excellent. I can't remember how much he asked for. It's probably about 200 a week, but it's only till the end of the season. I think he looks decent. I think he would be a really good signing. There was a couple that I'm not actually going for. This is my left winger, the one left winger that I found that I thought, oh, actually, he could be decent. Mohamed Ajnan looks good to me. Bit of a flying winger. He's got the acceleration, not really the pace, but I think he looks like he would be a good option at left wing. Left wing has been a problem for us. I mean, Farrell did phenomenally well at left wing when he came in, but it has been the problem position. We've played Vickers out there, we've played Bub out there, we've tried Powderly out there. Left wing, we were always kind of crowbarring somebody into that position. I think old Mo Ajnan would be the guy to make that position his own. This guy, I actually cancelled my bid for him because I don't know what I was thinking. He just has a cool face and a cool name. His name's Miguel, but he's just a bit rubbish, so I kind of cancelled my bid for him. That's Sebastian Hero, who we've already just agreed a deal for. New goalkeeper. Oh my god, if I can get Bobby Jansen, I'll be so happy. He looks great. Eccentricity's a little bit high, but look at those other numbers for a young goalkeeper from Feyenoord AV. Well, I guess that's just Feyenoord's B team or some team that are affiliated with the full Feyenoord, but he looks class. So hopefully in the coming days we'll get Bobby Jansen. I don't remember who Kenny... Kenny McCauley is a regen or a new gen or whatever you want to call him. He's never played for a club. He's 15 years old. He already look at the state of him. He already looks dynamite. Him and the Lamb would be legends up front for our under-18s. The only problem with McCauley is that he obviously knows how good he is or how good his potential is, because I had to offer him first team terms. He wouldn't accept youth player, backup player. I had to offer him first team terms, and he's on a reasonable amount of money. He's going to be on about 150 quid a week or something. I can't remember exactly how much, but I was so shocked that a 15-year-old was asking me for so much money. But I mean, look at him, really. Look at him. He's 15, isn't he? He's obviously a regen who's got the potential to go all the way to the top. So I think we've got to try and get him, even if we just try and hoard him for the sell-on value later. I'll have a quick check in with the chat to see what you all think. These are really good finds. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Oh, Bill Huppler, welcome to the chat. Who was the Panzer? Who did you say was the Panzer? Sorry, I wasn't looking. Was it Ajdan or was it Jansen? I don't know who you meant. But yeah, that kid, the Kenny McCauley. Look at him. I think he would actually just be straight into my first team squad. Obviously he's not going to displace Astudillo, but he would be straight in, I think, straight into the top. So then I've also approached a load of players who are Americans, USA players, who will never get they won't get work permits. None of them are going to get work permits. But I approached them all anyway because they're excellent, and if they do get work permits, then we're going to be absolutely laughing. So the first one is this kid, Taylor Mueller, really good central defender. As I said, he doesn't have the second nationality. He is just American. But I'm just hoping that somebody at the Department of Work and Pensions just misstamps his form. He looks... I think he just looks excellent. And then there's a couple of others. So Sander Overender, he isn't one. I've approached him, but with hindsight, I'm not actually sure that I think he's that good. My scouts and my coaching team rate him really highly. They think that he would be our best centre-back straight away. But you've got to trust your eyes. And looking at him, I don't think he actually looks that good. I'm not convinced about Overender. Not convinced. But I'm trusting my scouting team on this one. So we'll keep the bid in and we'll see what happens. He's just a kid that's coming in. He's rubbish. Cole Peverley's another American. Another defender, defensive midfielder and central midfielder. He is excellent. Look at that square jaw. You could cut yourself on that jaw. And again, he's... Sorry, not American. New Zealand, I mean. But another one who isn't going to get a work permit. But the reason I went for him is because he does have 9 caps for New Zealand. So I thought, I don't understand how the work permit system works. I know it's based on international caps, at least that. But it's recent international caps. I don't know how recently he got them. No idea. But I mean, again, look at him. If we got him, he would be excellent. Cole. He looks a bit serious, doesn't he? He looks a little bit too serious for the fun-loving Diamond Geezers. But you need one guy who is a straight-up serial killer in his spare time. And Cole Peverley does look a little bit like that. He's not aggressive. He's not that kind of serial killer. He's cold, calculating. He's more like Dexter, Who was Jermaine Ren from? I don't remember who this was. Oh, right. So I've got to admit, ever since the John Curtis from Champ Manager, I've been a huge fan of a sweeper, defender, right centre. I don't know what it is about that combination. The sweeper, defender, right centre, there's something about that position that really appeals to me. I've always really loved it. I think that he looks... he's not young. I was hoping that he would be like 21. He looks pretty good, I think, Jermaine Renfirm. I think he's going to be excellent. I'm very happy to see that the chat seems to be overwhelmingly happy with the choices that I've made. I promise you that these are the best players I could find. I did look, as you can imagine, I looked for hours, and these were the best ones of the ones that I found. But the other thing we've got to remember is it is only the 6th of June. At some point, the game is going to do a big update where we're going to be sitting here just talking to each other and waiting for the game to finish updating. When it does that, we'll probably have more players interested, so we'll have to keep looking. But I think he looks pretty good as a primarily a centre half. But maybe a right back, maybe to play right back. I'm not really sure. It does seem like he's really good at marking, but he's not very good at heading or crossing. In fact, he's abysmal at crossing. So I'm not sure about him either. I think he's a better option than the other Dutch guy. Derek Smith, I think he was another American. Yeah, another American centre-back, a little bit older. I thought maybe his age would allow him to get a work permit. I'm not really sure, but again, you can see he doesn't have the second nationality. He's also nearly 15 stone, so he's just Derek the Fridge Smith. If we manage to get him, I'll be delighted. I think he was the defensive midfielder. Oh no, he's another American centre-back. Again, I've approached a load of Americans just in the hope. He's from Des Moines, Iowa, which means nothing to me. But I have been to Iowa, but not to Des Moines. He's very aggressive, which is the main reason I approached him, and he's only 23, but he won't get a work permit either. And then, of course, there's James Ward-Prowse. So those are the players that, from all the players I found, they were the ones I picked out. As you can see, more than half of them won't get work permits. But, you know, I thought I would have a little go. So, Slipknot are from Des Moines. Oh, I didn't know that. That's true. Gaff, what value do you put on coaches at this level? Minimal impact on development. Yeah, the facility... Well, we have just had our facilities upgraded. We have just had them upgraded, but they're still not brilliant. Oh, Big Pete. Oh, and Steve Jaggs. Here we go. The contract's coming in. Big Pete, Steve Jaggs, tied down to the end of the season. Excellent. James Ogu. He doesn't look very good. Not very Ogud. Oh, yeah, that Grigory, because I don't even know why I've still got him on my shortlist. He is definitely terrible. Shame, because another Hungarian centre-back would have been excellent. God, why have I scouted him? He is just awful. 44-year-old centre-back. What am I thinking? The problem is I don't usually look at ages. I usually just look at... Nathan Rooney. I don't usually look at ages. I usually just look at stats. And then I find out later that I've approached a 44-year-old centre-back. Okay, this Pablo Medina, I don't think we're going to get him because I haven't got any money to spend. Let's have a little look at the old transfers. Yeah, so we'll see. Derek Mahuve, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I was just having a little look last night for a few things. I did loads of different, so many filters. I can't even tell you how many little searches I did. What we're going to look for is now we're going to look for regions. We're going to go Eastern European centre backs. Right. Okay, we've got a few to choose from. First glance, they all look appalling. Actually, maybe they're not all that bad. Bojan Sibinovic. Canadian. Serbian. I'm not sure if Serbia are in the EU on this. He doesn't look too awful, does he, chat? He doesn't look too awful. Can't scout him, so we'll offer him a trial. He doesn't look too shocking, actually. He could be somebody for Molnar to take under his considerable wings. John Glavacki, no, don't like the look of him. He doesn't look very good. I like the aggression, but that's it. Oh my god, he can't... Albanian. He is going to be a straight-up maniac, isn't he? But the aggression isn't high enough. See, I was hoping for a bit more aggression out of my Eastern European centre-backs. We might have to abandon Eastern Europe, as it turns out. We are going to go is EU national, because all of these non-EU players are killing me. Oh, there's another Claridge. Oh, I remember having a look at him. Yeah, they're not very good. A lot of the players that are left in this, there's thousands of players, and then they're all not very good. Can the 44-year-old double up as a coach? I'll have a look. I could do with probably refreshing my coaching team. Serbia won't be in the EU. Not sure they are even now. No, I'm not sure either. That's kind of why I said Molnar, new contract. Let's have a look at our staff. What do we think about Andy Peaks, everyone? I know it's a tough conversation. I don't really want to have it, but we have to have this difficult conversation. Andy Peaks has been my loyal assistant manager, but he is extremely limited in the coaching department. He basically can't coach. He's a disciplinarian, as you can see. He's got 10. His other 2 decent numbers are not even for coaching. He's a pretty terrible assistant manager. As much as I love Andy, I think I might need to look for a new assistant manager. Let me know what you think in the chat. Keep him on as a T-boy. I see. Oh no, I wouldn't. I've got more respect for him than that. You know, he's got more dignity than that. The coaches. Let's see who we got there. Oh, Angel Fitness. Welcome, Angel Fitness, to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Thank you very much for the follow. Afternoon, everybody. Afternoon. Wow, who we got? Cole here. Max Power. Thank you for the chat. Will Ralphie B want Peaks? He's the current manager. Well, so yeah, the reason that I got Andy Peaks is because he, at this time, in 2011, in real life, or 2012, he was the assistant manager of Rushden and Diamonds, or AFC Rushden, which is why I got him. What can you get in terms of staff? Well, let's have a quick look at what we've got. So the main reason I've got these staff, I know they're all terrible at coaching, but what they do have is knowledge, which is useful for finding players. All of those Dutch players that I'm now looking at, I wouldn't have any idea about them if it wasn't for Wilness. Old Pep hasn't really helped me very much with Spanish players. All of my coaches are rubbish. I've just got them for their knowledge. It's the only reason I've got them, because all coaches at this level that you can get are all terrible. Because, I mean, the difference between somebody having 5 and 9 for attack coaching isn't going to make a difference to your squad when you've got poor facilities. But having loads of knowledge is going to make a difference to the players that you can just sign with your own eyes. So that's why I've got them. The biggest problem, I think, is that I could do with asking... I'm going to see if I can ask for more staff. Because I'm allowed... Where's my coaches? First coach... Oh, I'm allowed 5. Okay, all of this has gone up. Oh, I'm allowed 4 new scouts. Oh, they've put all of this up and they haven't told me. So I'm allowed to get 4 new scouts and 2 new coaches. That is... And I've got some fitness and... Oh, that is excellent news. Well done, chat. Well done for reminding me to look. Is the real Andy Peaks in the chat? Well, probably not, but like I say, I mean, he's actually been great. I don't really feel like he's done anything wrong. It's just that if I could get like Ruud Hullet or somebody as an assistant manager, I think what we'll do is we'll go and see if we can get an assistant manager or a coach or whatever who's got such profile that we can't possibly say no, like Vinnie Jones or Richard Goff. Imagine if one of those guys. So let's go and have a look at the kind of scouts that we can get. So the kind of staff we can get. I mean, sorry. So this is just all the scouts that are interested in being. Is that Stefan Oakes? Oh, that's it's Leicester central midfielder Stefan Oakes. What do we think about Stefan Oakes, chat, as a player scout? That seems like a good option. Oh, former Leicester City central midfielder Stefan Oakes. Oh, he doesn't want to be a player anymore. He only wants to be staff. Oh, that's a shame. And my maximum wage is £65 a week. That's a bit bad, isn't it? Oh, I'm not going to get him. Oh dear, that's bad. Why can I only offer that much for staff? Maybe my staff budget is different, but I can approach players no problem. Andy McLaren, attacking midfielder, right? Not a very good scout. I can't believe I've only got this many scouts. Let's just have a quick look at. Okay, so we've got some people in here who say that they're coaches. Oh, he wants far too much money. They say that they're coaches, but I reckon I could probably convince them to be scouts as long as they don't want too much money. Oh, hang on, he was Swedish. Will you be a scout for £65 a week? No. Do we want him as a coach? Oh, he actually could be a really good fitness coach. Okay, let's see if we can get him as a coach. I can't give you £100 a week. 90. Come on, Paul. He would be a good... Oh, come on, Paul. He would be a good coach. Yes, Paul Balsam. That is good because he has the double. He's pulling double duty of having good knowledge And he's got 15 for fitness, which is going to be really great. Ah, excellent. We can set him as a fitness coach. Okay. Feel my Funyuns. There's a Mike Duff. Yeah, he's ours. Mike Duff is ours. Mike Duff is ours. He already. That's why he's on the list. He's not the Mike Duff. He's a different Mike Duff. He's an American. Again, this is why we've got all those Americans and Canadians and stuff, because of him. Look at his knowledge. I wish we could just sign a South American. You know what? I'll have another look. The last time I looked, there were no South Americans, which is a frustrating. Oh, there's one there. There's an Argentinian. Oh yes. Right, we need an Argentinian who's got knowledge of Brazil and Argentina, if possible. He's got quite good knowledge of other South American countries. Oh, so he's an assistant manager. Oh, Gustavo Delela. Oh, yes, he's got good knowledge. The knowledge is so good. It's so important. Oh, I'm very happy about that. Is there a Brazilian? Okay, we don't have a Brazilian. Got a couple of Danish youth coaches. Oh, they were here before. So they're quite good. These Danish guys, I remember being quite good. Like actual coaches. Yeah, all 9s, attacking, defending, fitness. Yeah, that's not too bad. He's only got knowledge of Denmark, though. Whereas Soren Sorensen, son of Soren, has got Denmark and a little bit of Nigeria. We don't need those two. He's actually quite a good all-round coach. Oh, he wants far too much. Okay. A lot of them, with the problem we're going to have is a lot of them want far too much money. There's some French coaches there. Ooh, good knowledge of North Africa as well, and he's not a bad coach. The negotiating for these coaches is going to be horrible because they're just not going to take what I have to offer. We've already got Dutch. Ooh, Portuguese. Oh, that was why I was going for Miguel Chines. That was why I was trying to sign him, is because he can play left wing and he's got Northern Ireland, Portugal and Brazil. That explains why I was trying to sign him. Okay, we'll try and sign him again. I'll put that offer back in. I remember now. He's not very good as a player, but I completely missed the fact that he's also staff. How's everybody doing in the chat? Colfia, do non-scouts apply their knowledge to scouting? Yes, they do. Yes, they absolutely do. Luke says you signed Duffman. Yeah, Luke, welcome first of all. And yes, I signed Mike Duff, not the Mike Duff, just somebody who happens to be called Mike Duff, as a scout at the beginning of last season. So he's been here for a while. Okay, so that was why I was trying to sign old Miguel. Oh, Igor Postran, Serbian. He hasn't got very good Eastern European knowledge. I was hoping he might have slightly better. So we have got some decent coaches is the upshot. I'm going to try and get one of these Argentinians. Oh, yes. Yes, he only wants 35 quid a week as a goalkeeping coach. He has got 12 for goalkeepers, which is pretty good. He's only really got knowledge of Argentina and then Indonesia, which I can't see coming in that handy. Okay, well, so we know we could get him. Let's have a look at a couple of the others. Charles. He's got better South American knowledge, but is a worse coach. He only wants 25 quid a week. Pablo Garabello, who's got brilliant knowledge. He's not a bad, and he would be an assistant manager. He wants to be an assistant manager on non-contract terms, lads. Oh, dear. Are we going to get... I'm going to sign Pablo Garabello as an assistant, aren't I? And we're going to have to say goodbye to Andy Peaks. That's what's going to happen, isn't it, chat? Okay, I'm going to do it. I feel bad for it. I feel bad for Andy. Maybe I can try and give Andy a different job. Maybe we can try and negotiate him down to just being a coach or something. But Garabello, he's got good knowledge. He hasn't got Brazil, which is a shame, but he's got good knowledge of other South American countries. He wants no money to be an assistant manager. He's on non-contract terms. That is ridiculous, isn't it? That is ridiculous. What about Gustavo Delela? He's not a great coach, and he hasn't got knowledge that's that useful. We've got a lot of that knowledge already. I might sign Leonardo Torrico as a goalkeeping coach because he doesn't want very much money. Oh, it does say we're not allowed a goalkeeping coach. That's weird. Maybe I'll just sign him as a regular coach then. Oh, what? Okay, we'll just see what... Maybe the board will let me have him. I don't know. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Yeah, Andy can work behind the bar. I'll see if I can... I feel bad about Andy. I do have a little bit of... I can be very unsentimental and completely unceremonious when I sack players and people. If they piss me off, they're straight out the door. But I feel like Andy, even though he's not very good... Maybe we can. Ah, well, he's Andy. You've sort of soiled yourself there, haven't you, Andy? You've kind of soiled yourself because I have just found your replacement. So, Andy, I'm sorry. Maybe we'll see you in the. I'm going to assume that Andy Peaks now takes over the Dog and Duck. So let's just say, Andy Peaks, he's taken over. He can stay on staff in our hearts. He's now a landlord of the Dog and Duck, Andy Peaks. Sorry, I feel bad about that, but I tried to offer. I did try, didn't I? I reached out an olive branch to offer him a new contract, and he said not interested. I don't know what I can do about that. Oh, guys, I've got to share something else with you. It's ridiculous, right? You know, you've all been asking, where's Susan? Where's Susan? I was chatting to Tam over the weekend, and she was talking about setting up a new social media account under a sort of fake name. And she said to me, when I grew up, when guys used to talk to me in bars and I didn't want to give them my real name, I used to call myself Susan. Tam's secret pseudonym that I didn't know about is Susan. Can you actually believe that? She didn't know about Susan from Diamond Geezers because I just haven't told her about it. I can't believe it. So in a way, I sort of do have Susan right here. It's not the Susan that we all had in our minds, and because I imagined the Sue from Alan Partridge. Is her name Sue in Alan Partridge? Can't remember. But that's what we were all imagining. But that was just ridiculous. That was some ridiculous stuff. So Andy Peaks, sorry, Andy Peaks he's in the Dog and Duck forever. Bit of a shame. Oh, Lynn, that's right. Thanks. It was Lynn. Not interested. Who does he think he is? Sergio Sestello. Oh, by the way. Oh, yeah, James Ward-Prowse. He was never going to come in. By the way. Well remembered. Everybody just... Oh, Sergio. At least think about it. His contract is going to be up at the end of this month. He will almost certainly be on a free transfer unless they manage to agree a new deal. Can you imagine if we signed Sergio? Oh, I'd be so happy. Oh, I might. You know what? I might go back for the Mahuva Dam. Marcel Mahuve is a coach on this because he's retired. We'll go back and see if we can get Marcel. We'll try and get a few of our other favourites again now, if we can. We'll see who we can get. Okay, so first signing of the summer, everybody. Guard of Honour for Sebastian Haro. Sebastian Haro. He's done pretty well to get £190 a week, only till the end of the season. 190 is fine. He's a good player. He's a good player. Fabian Wilness, there you go. So he thinks he's one of the best players at the club. He's obviously a good signing. And probably means, as much as I really love the way that Craig Ferrers finished the season, it probably spells the end for Craig Ferrers. Wait, where's Haro? Oh, there he is. It's right underneath him. What am I doing? Probably spells the end for Craig Ferrers in the starting lineup, I would imagine. Let's see what his best position. Oh no, wait, I can't remember how you do this. I know it's attacking midfielder centre, but what's his best role? How do you figure that out? It's like attacking midfield, attack. Oh yeah, that looks like it's going to be his best. Attacking midfield, attack. What about attacking midfield? Attacking midfield support. Nah, attack is better. Because he's not very good at long shots. Then again, neither's anyone else. Vickers isn't any good at long shots. He scored some absolute blinders. Okay, so he was actually at a club. So Toronto have accepted that. Keith Kearney, I signed him as a bit of a... Keith Carney, sorry. Keith Carney. I just say his name properly. Keith Carney, he's actually not that bad, but I only really ever signed him as a backup. So St Neots and Rugby are both interested in Carney. Do we keep Keith Carney? He made absolutely no impression on the team last season, but he could actually be. Maybe I should try and keep him. He could be a decent little backup to Big Pete, couldn't he? In the event that Big Pete gets injured, which doesn't seem possible. I mean, Big Pete was forged in a volcano. I can't imagine that he's going to get injured, but let's see if... Okay, we'll offer him new non-contract terms. We might as well. We might as well try and keep as many people as we can, unless we hate them. Okay, so let's see what we can get. Okay, so we want him to be... Oh, no, that's no good. That's no good. I want him to be a player coach. No, I wanted him to be a scout. All right, let's see if... No, he's not gonna. There's no way he's gonna take half wages. Now we'll just give up on this. Then we'll give up on that. We'll carry on going. Carry on going. Tim, are you saying what because of my story? Yeah, it's pretty crazy, isn't it? Penna, welcome. You haven't missed that much. We've signed one new player, and it looks like we're about to sign a coach. We've got a new coach who's Swedish, apparently. Oh, no, sorry, he's English, but he's a coach for Sweden, the national team. So Swedish national team coach is coming to also be a coach for us. He has good knowledge. He can fitness coach, which is going to be so important. And Paul Balsam is in. We've signed one other player so far, who I've already lost. There he is. Sebastian Herro, attacking midfielder, comfortably our best midfielder already, easily by far. So he's been a good signing, but otherwise we've still got a few things in the works. Oh yeah, the other thing, Penna, it turns out, is that my girlfriend Tam, her secret name that she used to give to people when she didn't want to give them her real name, she used to call herself Susan. By complete coincidence, I just found out this weekend that Susan is her like fake pseudonym. So Susan, in a way, Susan's kind of real. And she makes me cake and tea and madness. Okay, so Paul Balsam is in as a coach. This is phenomenal news, everybody. This is phenomenal news. Bobby Jansen. Start thinking of nicknames now. I mean, in Scotland... Oh, speaking of Scotland, this is the shirt I have on today. Scotland away from a couple of years ago, I think, or Scotland third. Not sure. Scotland will always be my first home. I'm obviously as English as they come, and I'm whiter than mayonnaise. But Scotland is... I lived in Edinburgh for 13 years. Scotland is my home. When I left Scotland and moved to Spain, all of my old workmates from my previous job got clubbed together and bought me the Scotland shirt. So that's Scotland today. In Scotland, Bobby means penis. So, there's already... I'm just loving the fact that his name is Bobby rather than Robert or Bob. Bobby Jansen, phenomenal goalkeeper. Automatically better than Gilps. There's no question. Remember that Gilps currently is rated by my coaches as a 5-star goalkeeper. So now that we'll get Bobby in and we'll see. Dick Jones. Dick Jones has failed. Agent K. Oh, you've missed a little bit. Oh yeah, Andy Peaks is gone as well. We've had to say goodbye to Andy Peaks because I found a better assistant manager. I tried to offer Andy some sort of contract as a coach or as something else, and he completely refused to talk to me. He obviously heard that I was looking at some attractive Argentinian assistant managers. Bobby Jansen. Oh, it's been agreed. Okay, he comes in on the 1st of July. He's an end of contract player. So we've got to wait a little while before Bobby actually arrived. But oh my God, big Bob, love it. Okay, so this is my new assistant manager, Pablo Garabello. He's in. 37-year-old Pablo Ballot. Oh, Zakid Alexander is now following. Thank you so much for the follow, sir or madam, but let's face it, sir. Thank you for being here. You join us at a wonderful time. We've got a brand new assistant manager who's got extensive knowledge of all of South America, except for Brazil, annoyingly, because Brazil is the one that I wanted him to actually have. But he's a decent assistant manager. Crucially, he's on zero money. He is the assistant manager of a country. How do you find out? Is it Argentina? He can't be the assistant manager of Argentina. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's the assistant manager of a country, Pablo Garabello. It says here, national job, assistant manager. Is it in his... It must be in his history. No, it's not. Ooh, something sketchy going on. Immediately, something dodgy is going on with Pablo Garabello. He's claiming to be a national team's assistant manager, but I don't see whose. Oh, Zakid, much respect to you as well. Still playing. Which one are you playing? Thank you for coming and joining. Okay, and this is the other... Oh, they're letting me have this guy. He's a goalkeeping coach who, even though my board said you're not allowed a goalkeeping coach, they've not stopped me from signing him. So that's good. So we've got two new coaches and a new assistant manager. Things are looking good. Looking good. Pablo is definitely Astudio's drinking partner, no question. All three of them, and Tarico as well. Now we've got 3. Andy Peaks, sad time. Can picture him signing on in Rushden, munching a Greggs. Yeah, I think if I was Andy Peaks, he'd just go straight to the dog and duck beefeater, so that when we go in after every game, when we lose, he can really, he can give me a dirty glass, really rub it in, So I'm sure that Andy Peaks is now already working. Ward Prowse, it was just a pipe dream, wasn't it? Oh no, a few other teams are coming in for Kenny McCauley, the 15-year-old wonder kid striker that I'm trying to get. It's going to be tough to get him. I have made him a decent offer, so we'll just see what he says. Okay, he's not very good. No, we don't need to Oh, well done, Dylan. Dylan Vickers has got a new deal, so we'll keep pushing forward with this. We're doing okay at the moment. We're doing okay. Oh, we need players for basically every position. Oh, Zakid, I'm on FM13. I've tinkered with the source code and the AI over the years. Wow. No press conferences now. I don't do press conferences. I don't care. I can't be bothered. If it was closer to the beginning of the season, I would do a press conference because it might raise his morale in time for our first game. But it's the 9th of June. I don't care. Cole Peverley. Cole Peverley is playing for New Zealand. That could be vital. Oh, he's injured. Oh no. How long is he injured for? Oh, 1 to 3 days. Thank God. That's okay. He's in the New Zealand squad. We might get him, you know. That is big news. They've got somebody called Daniel. He's on a free transfer. The fact that he's in the New Zealand squad means he might get a work permit, you know. It's possible. Mohamed Ajnan, will definitely take him. Excellent. Dutch left winger. Obviously better than all the left wingers I've already got. 4 years at Volendam, 100%. He's a great left winger. We'll absolutely take him. Ooh, okay, a few. A few scouts report from Geddes. A few scout reports rather from Geddes. Interesting. He's left-footed and can play on the left as well as the centre. He's quite good, isn't he, chat? Let's offer him a trial. See if we can get him in. He is quite good. Oh, I'll tell you what, Kevin Geddes is stepping up. Oh, apart from that, stepping up with the suggestions. Barry McHugh. I don't really now that I've got Big Bob coming in. Old Dick Jansen is on his way in. Big Dick Jansen. Yes. Now he's on his way in. Ajnan, yes, he's a really good signing. One of the best players. Oh, look at that. Look at that. As a left winger. We've always struggled at left midfield and left wing. Clearly our best left winger by a distance, and can play centrally in a pinch. Fantastic. Great new signing. Oh, yes. Yes. Parry Pantazopoulos, left back, great little player, has a face with a disappeared background and everything. I think he's going to be decent at 23 years old, couple of years at Chicago Fire. Yeah, I like the look of him. I think he's going to be good. Rimmel Daniel's not going anywhere. Don't get it twisted. We're not releasing Rimmel Daniel or anything, but he's going to be good. The Panzer. He's the Panzer. Yeah, the Panzer. Yeah, love Panzer. Peverley was playing for my local side last year, Auckland City. I really hope we get him. I really hope we get him. Cole does look like Steve Smith. I'm not. The only Steve Smith I know is the one from American Dad, which is a bit sad. Oh, look at him, Parry Pantazopoulos. He is superb. I'm really happy with him. God, especially because we're just about to ship a load of defenders out. So it looks like all of my players that need work permits, and now we're waiting for the work permit decisions. We'll have to wait till next week. Oh, not till next week. Peverley's only going to be 3 days. Ooh, is it okay? It's just a few days, so we'll see if we get all of these. I don't think we'll get any of. Well, I now think we might get Cole Peverley, which would be some signing. Current New Zealand international, seriously good player. 5'11", natural centre back. Oh, I would be very, very happy to have him alongside Molnar. Can you even imagine? And actually, if he gets his work permit turned down, I'll approach him again and offer him a longer contract, because that might sway the work permit decision. I don't know. Okay, so Overender I've approached on trial. That's a good decision from me. Brilliant managering, so we can actually have a look at him compared to the rest of the players in our squad. He has a face, he does. Is Leo Messi still a wonder kid in this version? Good question. I haven't done a huge amount of tinkering. Let's have a quick look. I would imagine so. Yeah, we definitely know he's in because we've looked for him before. He's 24. He's not exactly a wonder kid. He's very much a 24-year-old. So I would say he's established himself as one of the world's premier footballers. Only scored 12 goals in the league this season, though. Rubbish. Okay, so we've got a trial for this centre-back. Let's have a look at Overender and see what our scouts think. Oh, they say that he's our best... He would be our best central defender, but only just. So that's I don't think he looks that good, I've got to say. What do you think, chat? Let me know what you think. I think he looks okay. I mean, he is 6'4", which always helps. 14 stone. Big fan of that. He is only 23, but he is 23. So on the one hand, he's quite young at 23. But on the other hand, at 23, you stop being able to get good... Sometimes you stop being able to get good training performances out of him. If he was 17, I would sign him. I wouldn't even hesitate. He can jump, that's about... Yeah, I don't think he's that good either. I don't think he's that good. But we've only got him on trial for a week. We'll have a look at this kid, Sabinovic. He could be a rough diamond. He could be a rough diamond, Sabinovic. Yeah, there he is, Sabinovic. He looks better, I think. He looks better. Heading 11, marking 11, tackling 11. Jumping 9, it's not great, but 9 is okay. We've shown that this season that 9 is fine. Aggression is good, bravery, composure, so important for centre-backs. So many centre-backs, but when the ball falls to them, they just smash it out for a corner under no pressure. Composure, teamwork, I think he looks better, personally. The problem with him, as we've established, is that Serbia almost definitely isn't in the EU, and Canada obviously isn't, so he probably wouldn't get a work permit to come and play for us either. He does only want non-contract terms, though, so let's try and argue him down a little bit on this appearance fee. Give him a goal bonus as well. Let's try and just argue him down just a touch more. There we go. He'd be okay non-contract if he gets a work permit, so that's okay. That's okay. Okay, Jermaine Renfrom. Oh, that's another trial for this kid. Now, I think he's better. I think he's better. I accept that his heading is terrible. His heading and his passing and his crossing are not great, which makes him not an ideal candidate for centre-back or right-back. But otherwise, I think he's quite good. He can actually mark. We'll finally be able to have somebody on man marking. He's also 6'2", 13.5 stone. He looks solid to me. I think he looks, out of the ones that we've just looked at, and he doesn't need a work permit because he's Dutch. Out of the ones we've just looked at, I think he's our best option. So we'll have a little look at him. Is Sabinovic a 22-year-old regen in the second season? I don't know. I'll have a look. He could be. Yeah. Kante is a centre-forward in FM13, says Zaki. He's a centre-forward in this as well. Yeah, he's a centre-forward in this. I'll have a look for Kante. I would imagine it's still impossible. Let's have a look. Okay, so Jermaine Renfrom. Oh, they're assessing him as a right back. Let's have a look at it as a centre back. Okay, so as a centre back, it says he's as good as Molnar and Dugan. But I mean, again, I think the fact that he can also play right back, and I just think I know what my coaches are saying, but I think he looks better personally. I'd be happier with him, Jermaine, starting alongside Molnar if that was what it came to. I sort of feel a little bit more positive about him. He wants non-contract terms. Let's try and get him down to 100 for both of these. 120 for a goal, why not? Okay, 120. He wants quite a lot more. Okay, we'll put the goal bonus up significantly to 300. Come on. Don't stop arguing with me. Okay, fine, 170, fine, 170 a game. But non-contract terms, so he only gets paid when he plays. That's okay. If he was on £170 a week, then he's guaranteed to cost you that. Whereas if you could get him in as a backup player, I think he would be a good signing. I can't get Mark Ferry, unfortunately. He would be a great centre mid. Christian Skov, I sort of remember him. Yeah, he's quite a good right back, isn't he? I feel like he's quite a good right back. I remember shortlisting him. What was his deal? Yeah, he wants a lot as an appearance fee. Oh, I've got him down quite a lot. Come down to 200, you little shit. Come down to 200. Okay, 210. 210. 210. I tell you what, he negotiates. I've got respect for that. 220 it is, fine. We'll see. We probably won't get him. The reason I've offered that to him is because a lot of clubs are in for him, and we almost definitely won't get him. Bolton have gone for James Ward-Prowse. I don't know. I just can't be bothered with that. John Curtis, beast on 97.90. Yeah, exactly. No, he's not John Curtis, but there's no John Curtis on this for me. There's no John Curtis. Oh yeah, Kante. Let's have a quick look again for Kante. There he is. Yeah, he's a striker in UBSCO reserves. It's like Bologna or whoever they're called, Boulogne reserves. I can't get him on a non-contract. I don't have 8k. I mean, we'll just see if we can get into a room with him. We'll go after promotion. We'll give you 10. We'll see if we can get in a room with N'Golo Kante and see if he would be interested. But I mean, we could. He's young enough that we could retrain him as a defensive midfielder. He has got good natural fitness, but only 5 for tackling. I mean, there'd be a lot of work to do to get him retrained. But you never know. Penna probably need a striker for this next step. No, we don't. We've got Rodrigo Astudillo. You're forgetting that we've got the stud. We don't need a striker. Well, we obviously do need a striker. You're absolutely right. I won't get Campbell or Adam from your suggestions because they've already gone. I'll have a look for Bunn and Airy. You suggested all of those guys before, I think. We'll have a quick look. I'll have a quick look. I'm loving the chat. The chat is excellent. Tim, see you in a little bit. Bill Huppler says Sabinovic greater than over under. He is definitely greater than him. It's just that he won't get a work permit probably, so we may have to just settle. Oh guys, thank you for your advice in the chat. Love all of that. Yeah, I'll have a quick look for Harry Bunn, whoever he is, and Phil Airy. Phil Airy, I know that name. Newcastle reserves, eh? Well, his contract is about to expire. Not interested. Shame. I tried to get Jamil Adam before. He's already gone, I think. Yeah, he's already got a new contract. That's fine. We'll never get him. Harry Bunn. No. Players that are at Premier League clubs are not going to drop down to us under any circumstances. They'd have to be. I mean, we've got him on the shortlist, so if he gets released on a free, then maybe we'll try. But what we've seen so far is that players that get released on free transfers. Ah, this is annoying. No, I haven't got 16k. Can you just look? I'll just let me just talk to him. I need to just talk to him to see if he would even be interested. I'm not going to spend hours negotiating with Boulogne over a player that doesn't even want to play for us. It would be a waste of time. Right, okay. Oh, see, Pev. Who was this? He was recommended to me by my scouts. I quite like the look of him. We'll get him in on trial and see what my coaches think of him. Penna, thanks for the suggestion. Oh no, don't apologise. Thank you for the suggestions, but if your suggestions are like young Premier League players, they're never going to come to us. So we need. But I appreciate the suggestions. If Jamil Adam is a good one because Jamil Adam starts on a free transfer and he actually was interested in playing for us. We just couldn't afford him. Phil Airy sounds like a backup singer for Dex's Midnight Runners. Love it. Oh, superb. I love a bit of that. Yeah, Penna, don't apologise, but don't apologise. Thank you for the players that you're suggesting. I do need suggestions, clearly. The ones that we're most likely to get. Oh, Cole Peverley's moved. Right, we'll appeal it. We might get him on appeal. They're starting to annoy me. We're not going to get Kante. We'll try him again next summer. Yeah, the players that we're most likely to get are ones that start the game on freeze. But yeah, kids that are at Premier League clubs, we're never going to get them on loan. They just won't come down. I haven't actually looked at the loan list though. Good point. Good memory jog. I should look at the loan list and see if there's anybody new on there just yet. I think we'll have to wait until after the update because at the moment it still says we're in the Southern Division 1 Central. When that changes and it does the big update that the game does and that says Southern Premier, our reputation will go up a bit, and then we might be able to get some players on loan from not Premier League clubs. Oh, Keith Carney's signed a new non-contract terms. That's good. Forest Green. We're not going to get this Kenny McCauley. It would be a miracle now. Forest Green. They must be in the Blue Square Prem. Yeah, we'll never get him now. That's a shame. Okay, these work permits were never going to come through anyway, so that's okay. Let's have a quick look and just see what the loan list. Looks like. Is anybody at any decent clubs? John Disney. Sorry, John. You're not actually very good. That's a shame. He had a fun name. No, I mean the list of clubs doesn't fill me with joy. I remember we talked about Juan Ignacio Piombo, Spanish second nationality, defensive midfielder. Oh God, what's his aggression? No, it's not very high. He wants a lot of money, doesn't he? What do we think, chat? He wants currently 575. I could probably argue him down. But bear in mind that even when I argue him down, he's still going to be on about 400 quid a week, which is more than the stud. So, I don't know, chat. What do we think about that? Another Argentinian? We're just filling our squad with dangerous-looking Argentinians. Bale, is Mane out of your league? He is, and he's just signed a new contract. I forgot at the beginning of the chat, before we came online, one of my news items that I'd already read was Sadio Mane signs a new contract, so we won't get him just yet. I don't think him either. I don't think Piombo. I think we'll leave him. It's a lot of money, 400 a week. We want to be signing players for around 200 at best. We want their best. Oh, he's quite good. Have I got? Oh, I haven't got my EU filter switched on. Need that. Yeah, I mean, I was hoping in the list of clubs you'd have the odd, just the odd decent club, Derby, Bolton, just a couple of clubs that actually play professional football. No, none of them. The loan list is just not good. There's not very much sort of value in there. The players aren't really that good. Let's have a quick, just have a little quick snifter at anybody that's got international caps. Who's that? Oh, Darren Barnard. Oh yeah. Oh, Barry Hales. Barry Hales. Oh, I do kind of want to sign Barry Hales. I was such a big fan of him when he was at Fulham. Oh, he wants non-contract. Oh, Barry Hales. Oh, he's a classic me signing. I can only imagine what the chat is saying about Barry Hales. I agree with Phylum. Oh, yeah. So everyone agreed about that Argentinian. Big Baz. Yeah, bonkers Barry Hales. Bonkers Baz. Oh, I do love Baz. That's going to be hard. That is going to be hard. I'm going to approach him. I'm going to try and argue him down a little bit. He's happy to be a backup player. A backup. Barry Hales is a backup on non-contract terms. He's kind of the new Steve Claridge, isn't he? But he's on non-contract Barry Hales. I'm sorry, I can't resist. I can't resist Barry Hales. I loved him when he was at Fulham. Baz would prop up the bar with a stud, exactly, yeah. I think he's a bit of a vanity signing. I love a bit of Barry Hales. That's made me quite happy. Okay, who else we got? Oh, Mamadou Koulibaly. He sounds like... Oh, he's not a bad left back. I know I just signed that left back. If he wants non-contract terms... Oh, no, 300. No, we're not doing that. Okay. Oh, Paul Hall. He used to play QPR, was it? Oh, no, Portsmouth. Portsmouth. Oh, he played for Original Rushden. Oh, yeah. Original Rushden. Paul Hall. Assistant manager. Player assistant manager. Not a very good right midfielder, though, is he? Let's face it. Sorry, Paul. I think we're going to have to pass on you. Jordi Escura? No, he's just a physio. Chris Greatwich? No. Who else has got caps for a reasonably good team? Oh, 2 caps for Ghana. Jones Awua. Oh, God. How has he got 2 caps for Ghana? Another Welsh international, former international, Jason Bowen. Nope. No thanks. I saw England and I got excited, but no former England internationals at the moment. Barry Hales is still playing at 47 for Merstham FC in the Isthmian League Premier Division. So you're saying that in 7 years from now, Barry Hales is still going to be playing at the level that we're about to go into, of course we're signing him then. 100%. See you in a bit, Destroying Angel. Thanks for being with us. The hailstorm, says Agent K. Oh, I love that. Love that. Also, I saw a couple of people said that you read today's Los Coladeros and you thought it was a good episode. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you that you're still reading it. Okay, got a couple more. Bonkers Baz. The hailstorm. He is in. There you go. Oh, Barry. Look, he's such a big-hearted man. Oh, sad to no longer be working with Lee Hodges. I'm sorry, Baz. There's always a home for you here, though, Bonk. Look at that. I'm really happy about Barry Hales. Yeah, he's not rated that highly. That's okay. I mean, you know, we've got the stud and the hailstorm as our two strikers to choose between. The Hales and Thunder, the two storms. Exactly, we're going to just rain down on our position. Yeah, pretty happy about that. So we've got some good signings so far. We've got Mohamed Ajnan, the left midfielder. We're all going to have to warm up to him a little bit because his name doesn't really lend itself to any kind of nickname. The Panzer at left back, really happy with him. See, we immediately don't have a. So we're not. I knew we wouldn't get him. We'll appeal that one. We'll have a press conference for Baz. Delighted to be able to welcome him. Great respect. It could be a big lift to everybody at the club. I hope he can make a contribution. No comment about my tactics. I'm not going to tell you that because that pisses the player off. Magnificent capture for this club. Definitely brings a lot to the team. Boom. Great stuff. Paul thrilled with new signing. Love a bit of that. So let's have a quick look in the old. See who we've got here. So we need to do a little bit of changing around. Barry Hales, sub 5, immediately straight onto the bench. Well played, son. Bob Thander's probably going to be my starting sub 2. Ajnan is going to go left wing, winger. Which then, I mean, then the question is, where do we play Byron Bubb? I mean, there's questions to be asked. At the moment, we'll just put Byron on the bench as well. We've got that goalkeeper coming in, but he's not here just yet. And the Panzer goes left back. Boom. Oh, we've improved massively. Let's have a quick look at the old assistant reports. There we go. There's the Panzer. There's Haro. There's Ajnan. Astudio. Oh, it's a shame we're going to lose Omar. But we probably are. It's a shame. Oh, well. Oh, Ajnani. Is that his name? Sorry. Ajnani. My mistake. Right, Jermaine Renfam, we'll definitely take him. He's coming in non-contract, so even if we never play him, he's going to be a good player to have in, for sure. Luke Shaw's got pre-contract agreement. That's a shame. I sort of hope we might be able to nick him at some stage, but no. Oh, Ajnani. Yeah, of course it is. Ajnani. Yep. A cheeky Ajnandos. Oh, love it. That's fun. DMAC, what happened to Omar? Sadly, we've still got Omar. He's still in the squad, but he wants far too much money to stay. We all agreed. Well, basically everybody said get rid of Omar. I think everybody said get rid of Omar. It was just me saying no. I'm going to keep him. But he's on £100 a week at the moment, and unless he's changed his mind, he's come down to £300 a week. But he wanted £425 a week, and I just don't think he's worth it. I really want to keep him, but even I can see that £300 a week, it's more than what the stud is on. And Omar's not getting paid more than the stud. Maybe if we can argue him down, if I can get him down to 200, I'm never. He's being greedy, and I'm not happy about it. I feel like I need to make an example of him. He wants too much money, and yeah, agreed. D-Max says not with all his injuries. Exactly. Yeah, with his injuries, he's difficult. Right, so Jermaine Renfam is in. I think he's decent. He's apparently he's straight in as our best right back and our second best centre back, and especially considering that these two are not even permanent players. He's obviously a good signing. With any luck, we didn't get that Skov. I didn't think we would. I offered him quite a lot, but there was a lot of competition for him. That was always going to be tough. But anyway, that's good news about Renfam. So that means that right comes out for Renfam. Unless we drop Pierre Basie. But I feel a bit bad about Pierre because our coaches are giving him a super hard time. Only 1 star. Our 4th best right back, but I thought he did really well for us. I thought he did really well, so I sort of don't feel like I need to replace him particularly. But again, if we can sign somebody that would make him an automatic second choice, then we must be doing well. Dodge the bullet with Scov. Fair enough, Phil My Funyuns. Thank you for that. Yeah, let the season tick over and see what happens. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Oh, he's new. Oh, no, we don't need any more 40-year-olds. I think I've probably found my limit when it comes to 40-year-olds. Let's have a quick look for some more centre-backs. So for centre-backs, we're going to go positioning. Positioning and tackling, I think, are the main 2 that we need to definitely... God, there's so little out there. And the options, trust me, our choices at centre-back are slim. I'm tempted to sign Kiss just so that we've got 2 Hungarian maniacs at centre-half, even though he is, admittedly, just terrible. Now, see, he's 32 and not really that good. Delaney's a little bit better. Actually, Delaney's quite good, isn't he? Oh, he's 6'7" as well. Oh, but I have looked at this before, and there'll be a reason why I haven't tried to sign all of these players. There's his reason. £725 a week? I don't think so. Chris Hookstep is one that we looked at last season and we couldn't afford him. And he wants to be a player coach, but he's not actually a very good coach. He does have a little bit of knowledge. I don't know. What do we think about Chris Hookstep as a player coach? Actually, have we even got space for more coaches? Oh, I can have 1 more coach. Okay. Oh, no, I probably can't because that goalkeeping coach guy. What do we think about Chris Hookstep, everybody? See you later, everybody that's going for work. Penna, look at Ireland, Northern Ireland, Wales, Hungary, under-21s. God, you're so ambitious. You're so ambitious. As if an under-21 footballer is going to want to come and play for us. Why can't I... That's weird. Very weird. I thought there was a quicker way of changing that. The other thing, of course, I suspect that what you're suggesting is that we try and get them on free transfers, but we'll probably have to wait until they actually get released on freeze. Why can't I look at their contract status? I thought you could look at contract status in here. Maybe not. Yeah, I mean they've all got clubs. I was sure that you could look at club selection. I was sure that you could look at contract status in here. Maybe not. Doesn't allow you to see it. It only allows you to see. Well, I'll tell you what. On the 1st of July, when everybody's contracts have expired and all the players that are going to leave their clubs will have left by the 1st of July, we'll have another look. I do tend to go through every single under-21 team looking for free transfers, but the chances of us signing any of them, I would say, are pretty remote. But you never know. You never know. We did get Panzer. He's not an under-21, but he's good enough to be a Greek under-21. So you never know. You never know. You're very ambitious, and I like the ambition. Okay. Oh no, he's on trial, isn't he? He's on trial. Who went in for him? Peter Head. I think we've probably got to try and sign him, haven't we, lads? Yeah, he's as good as Hero. Does he want... Oh, he wants quite a lot. No, I'll pass. We'll pass. We don't need to pay him 475 quid a week. It's a shame about Tom Lawrence. I'd love to sign him. Not interested. Callum Chambers, love to sign him. Not interested. Neil Holmes, not interested in him at all. We lost Bojan. That's a shame. And we're not going to get a work permit for him anyway. Oh, sorry, you guys are saying in the chat, Hookstep's nothing special, I agree. Yeah, get through to 30th of June. You've said what I was saying. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see. Starshard Luke, I know Bambang Pamungkas. Hang on a minute. Hang on just a second. He doesn't. Sorry, I haven't got him in my database. Sad. Very sad about that. We looked at Julien Olivier. Was he in a contract? Birchie, I can't remember. I'll have a look at Julien Olivier when we come back from processing. Thank you for all of your input, guys. If anybody else has any suggestions, obviously I'll always take them. Whoops. Whoops a daisy. There we go. I will always take suggestions. Let's have a look for Julien Olivier. Oh, not interested. Good suggestion. Not interested. Sorry. Jesse Waller-Lassen. Not interested. Shame. Kenny McCauley. We're never going to get him, are we? He's going to go and play with Jamie Vardy at Fleetwood. Shame. Oh, we've already got so many friendlies lined up. I really don't need any more. No, we're going to reject all these friendlies. We've already got loads. We're going to need all of every available player we can. We can scrape together for all of our friendlies that we've got. They must be starting quite soon, actually, the friendlies. When's our first one? 25th of June against Blackpool. Look at all of these friendlies. So many, it's ridiculous. Zakid, yeah, going into season 2. Yeah, we're about to start season 2. We'll have a look at him. Maxim Koval. He sounds like the sort of player that I won't have loaded into my database because I didn't do a great job of getting a good database at the beginning. I've got a reasonable one. I've got a lot of leagues active. I made the mistake of doing the Champ Manager 0102 thing of activating all the leagues in the hope that all the players would come, and a lot of them have, but a lot of them also haven't. So I've kind of stitched myself up a little bit. You didn't load Ukraine. I don't remember. I can have a look at what I loaded. I loaded a lot of leagues. He might be on there. We'll have a look when we come back from processing. I'll have a look. Can you guys see my cursor okay? That's another thing that I meant to ask. I noticed when I was editing season 1 highlights down that in some of the more recent episodes my cursor is slightly offset. So when I put my cursor over a name, you see it slightly differently in the video. Is my cursor actually, so far, have you noticed that it's been off, or have you noticed that it's been in the right place? Let me know in the chat, because I did something overnight to try and fix it. Because there was some sort of scaling problem. Bill Hupler, yeah, it's just a bit off. I just don't know how to fix it. I wrote to Streamlabs and they wrote back to me with a solution that hasn't done anything. NJ, and hopefully you took them off as previously discussed. Sort of didn't do that. I sort of haven't done that. But this is the time, because this is around the time that they start being removed, isn't it? It's like June. I'll go and take a few of them off. There's a lot of processing going on at the moment. Streamlabs is garbage. I've heard so many people complain about them. Yeah, but at the moment they're the best. I tried the other OBS Studio, and Streamlabs, apart from the thing being offset, Streamlabs is actually better. It's more intuitive. It's less manual. It does a lot more setting up for you, which is, I need all the help I can get. Right, let's have a quick look at Maxim Koval. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh yeah. Dynamo Kiev goalkeeper. Yeah, I mean, obviously he might as well live on the moon. He's so far out of our price range. Let's see who else. Somebody else. Oh, Ricky Wellard. Oh yeah, I've actually signed Ricky Wellard in the past. Yeah, he's again. We're not going to get him right now because he's just had a new contract. But we'll take a scout report card for him. Good suggestion. Yeah, let me go in the leagues that I've got on. Was it add remove leagues? These are the leagues I've got on. So I have got Ukraine on. I'm going to take a couple of... Oh yeah, look, it's just about to do its update. Oh no, from 2013. Oh no. Why isn't it just doing it now? That's annoying. Oh well, I'll take a couple of them off. Thing is, I don't really want to take them off. I know the processing is a little bit annoying, but I want all the players. As we go up the leagues, the players are going to be really important. So I kind of don't want to take too many of them off, but I probably should have taken a few out. Like, I don't know if I need the Uruguayan second division, for example. Probably don't. We'll keep there's some good players in Germany. That's the thing. Oh, actually, no. There are some missing. There are some missing that have come off. because I had a couple of other Eastern European countries that have gone. So actually, I thought I'd stitch myself up there, but actually a few of them have come off. I'm going to leave the rest of them. We'll take those two. We'll take those few off. Probably don't need those, but a few of them have come off, so that's good. Hopefully this season, the processing will be a little bit quicker. Okay, more scout reports from Geddy. Jack Stickler. He must be a. Oh no, he's. I thought he was going to be a new gen. Jack Stickler. He's got a lot of ones, but he's got a lot of things that aren't one. Oh yeah, on a youth contract, I think he might be all right. Oh, let's face it, he's got one for positioning. He's never going to play, is he? I'm just wasting my time. Yeah, I need to focus on players that are actually going to play, not players that are going to just sit in my... Callum Chambers has agreed terms with Tamworth. How have Tamworth got Callum Chambers? That is a disgrace. I mean, his positioning is all wrong. How have Tamworth managed to get Callum Chambers? What division are they in? Oh, they're in the Blue Square Prem. My goodness, guys, we're only like 2 promotions away from signing some serious wonder kids by the looks of it. Derek Smith, I didn't think we'd get that. Oh, Cole Peverley, right, we'll try and sign him again. Oh, Cole, what are you doing to me? Okay, well that's the end of that. It was a nice idea. It was a nice thought that we had for a moment there, but it's all gone. It's all gone wrong. Okay, so let's have a quick check in with the squad now. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We could do with another centre back. We're definitely gonna lose Dugan. We're definitely gonna lose Karoma. We definitely need some more players in. Yeah, we'll press on. Sorry, who else we got? Oh, Hugo was on a career break. Oh, we could have a look for Hugo. We have just signed that other goalkeeper. We have just signed Big Bobby, Big Dick Jansen. We did just sign him. Anyone you need a work permit for, you might as well remove. I know I shouldn't be wasting my time with them, really. I like to... You never know. And the other thing is that old Cole, the New Zealander, he is actually playing international football. So I felt like there was a chance that we might have got him. Okay, there's a lot of players I'm currently not signing. Harrow have offered a contract to Stephen Campbell. I'm not sure I care that much about that. He only wanted non-contract terms anyway. That's fine. He doesn't look very good. Okay, fine. Right, fine. Okay, fine. Right, there's a few other suggestions in the chat. Is Anthony Wright in this game? Let's have a quick look. Okay, I guess it's this one. Is that the Anthony Wright you're talking about? He's unfortunately unavailable either way because he's just got a new contract. There's another Anthony Wright here, player assistant manager. Neither of the Anthony Wrights look that good. So maybe it's not the one that you were talking about, NJ. Sorry about that. Derek Asamoah. Oh, he is quite good, isn't he? Oh, we're not going to get him. He's got an 18 months left on his contract and he's worth 140k. Shortlisted though, good suggestion. Like a bit of Derek Asamoah. Aaron Williams is a cousin of a cousin. That is tenuous. I do like a tenuous link. Aaron Williams. There's 2 Aaron Williamses, both 18. One's at Walsall and one's at Ebbsfleet. He is not very good, this one, but we'll just get scout reports anyway. And then the other one, here he is, Ebbsfleet. Also not very good. We'll get scout reports anyway. We'll just get scout reports. I really like a tenuous family link, so I'm always down for that. Colfier, thanks for coming. See you next time, mate. I think I remember this name coming up. Maybe not. Oh, another Man City under 18. What a surprise. He's not interested. Amazing that players don't want to leave Man City to come and play for us, isn't it? Crazy. Oh yeah, that Davide Baiocchio, we definitely looked at him. I recognise his name. Yeah, he's again another one we're not going to get, unfortunately, because he's got a new contract. We'll shortlist him though. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Do you guys want to watch the friendlies, or should I just put my assistant manager in charge of them all? I was going to just put him in charge. Let me know what you think if you actually want to watch the friendlies. The friendlies are going to take forever. If I was by myself, I wouldn't be. Oh, actually, that Aaron Williams has got quite good potential. Not interested, sadly. And this one, neither of them are interested, unfortunately. Shame. Yeah, he's good, but unavailable. Yeah, skip the friendlies. Yeah, I agree. I think so. I mean, maybe we'll play the odd one. Like once we've got a squad together that we're all excited about, maybe we'll play one or two. Oh man. Oh, Alvaro, you heartbreaker. Absolute heartbreaker. What a shame. Okay, I better change my where's the old, is it team policy? Yeah. Arranges takes control of friendly matches. There we go. Friendly's only good for building morale by pumping easy teams and improved match. Yeah, I normally wouldn't bother to manage any of them. The only reason that I might have done it is because my assistant manager will probably play a strong team in as many of the friendlies as he can, and the problem with that is that we then risk if I leave some idiot in charge of my team, I risk starting the season with like 6 key players injured because we've got a lot of friendlies. They're every 2 days. And I don't want loads of injuries. And the way that I can avoid loads of injuries is that I can play the friendlies and I can pick the team. But maybe we should just. I don't want to do it, but maybe we should. So maybe we should just let him be in charge. Oh yeah, I remember looking at Ian Jeffs before. It's funny. He's only 5'9", but he looks well lanky there, doesn't he? Not interested. There's an awful lot of not interested. Not interested is basically my. Oh, hang on a minute. Go back. Oliver Modeste, not interested. Another one. All right, we'll just plough through now until the 30th or the 30th of June or the 1st of July. We'll just plough through. I'll just keep hitting continue. We'll get there until some people are released on free transfers, and then we'll take another look at the old transfer market. Oh, Zakid, that's a good idea. You can holiday a day of the match, and you can preset and have the AM play with your setup. I could do that. Okay, I'll pick you can pick the teams for the friendlies. I will try not doing the holiday thing, because the only thing I don't like about going on holiday for a day so you skip a game is that if you're in negotiations for players, like I will offer contracts to players that I'm not sure about, but I want to offer them a contract because I want to have a bid in. The problem with Victor Zapata Caicedo, I tried to say his name, is that your assistant manager will confirm those transfers, even if you're still like, maybe I was going to delay it for a week. I offer contracts just hedging my bets. We're going to lose half our staff. Should offer all of them. I need to offer all of them new contracts. Okay, well done, GG, good man. Morris, yeah, he's a decent scout. Nope, not interested. Okay, Roper. A lot of them just won't be interested yet. Roper's a good physio, he can stay. Taggart's a decent physio as well. Yep, he can stay, fine. Kevin Geddes has come up with some brilliant suggestions recently. Oh, Kevin Geddes. Yeah, good man. Ian Pearce, yeah, he's been a good. He's been a good physio. They're all fine. Wilness has made some great suggestions. Yeah, 45 quid a week. Brilliant stuff. Duffman. Oh, yes, Duffman. Sheesh, I'll probably add a year. Yeah, well done, Duffman. Big Pep does all of my opposition instructions. Can't possibly lose him. And then Minabo, his knowledge of Nigeria is vital to us. Yeah, Sam Christian's contracts I don't care. Jamal Lascelles, I really wanted him but couldn't sign him. That was a shame. Bill Hupler, I wouldn't trust our new assistant manager with anything. Anyone Google him and see his hair. Oh, has he got fantastic hair? I'll have to put it in. I'll have to put his picture in. We'll try that. Yeah, Bale says no holiday. I agree. That's the problem with holidays, is that when you've got loads of bids in, because you're hedging your bets, if you go on holiday and a transfer thing comes in and asks you to confirm while you're on holiday, your assistant will just confirm them all, and you end up with a load of players that you were just like, you were a bit unsure about. I'm not doing that. It's a good suggestion to go on to do the day of holiday, but I'm not going to do it. I do an awful lot of hedging. I really want to see our new assistant manager's hair. Bill, put a link in the chat to the haircut of our assistant manager. I really want to see it. Oh, that's the update. The update's been done. We're in the Northern Premier. We're not in the Southern. They put us into the Northern Premier. Interesting. There we go. Season summary. Where are we? Southern Division 1 Central. Kevin Warner, most assists. Doesn't look like he would have got most assists, but what can you say? We must be down as overachievers. Where are we now? Overachievers Daventry. Signing of the season, Danny Freeman. I mean, I know he was top scorer in the league, but Astudio, hello. Who's doing these season reviews? Okay. England. No, I don't want to subscribe to England. I need to manage my subscriptions. I really don't want all of these. It's my 3 staff subscriptions: Maradona, Ronaldo, and Argyle fucks. Okay, yeah, we'll take those. That's fine. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's okay. We'll take those. That's fine. Okay. Oh, youth players promoted. Oh, that's just they get moved up because they're too old, isn't it? Okay, so fans player of the year decided. Who do we all think? Oh, here we go. Here's the coach. Here's the coach. I really have to see it. Pablo Garabello. Where is it? Come on, please load. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is dreadful, isn't it? That is redneck central. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, we'll definitely have to get a picture of him in. Oh, that's Joe Exotic after a lot of cocaine. I mean, Joe Exotic comes full of cocaine, so that's Jose Exotico. Birchie, Steve Claridge, player of the season. Molnar, I kind of think Molnar as well. I wonder who they'll give it to. I bet it goes to Omar. Ferroz, Craig Ferroz has been voted AFC Ruston's Player of the Year by the fans. Well, the chat isn't going to be happy. Nobody likes Craig Ferroz apart from me, apparently. If you have come around to Craig Ferroz, then do say so. But yeah, Craig Ferroz. I mean, he was one of our top scorers, one of our top assisters. Tremendous season. I can't believe we're in the Northern Premier. Well, that means we mix it up with some Northern teams. Even English Northern Premier League Premier Division. Very happy to be in the Northern Premier. Oh, we're in there with North Ferriby. Oh, there's some teams in here. FC United of Manchester. Ilkeston. Hyde United. North Ferriby Town. Salford City. Oh, this is going to be a ding-dong league. This is not the league I thought we were going into at all. I thought we were going into the Southern Prem. Well, apparently Rushton is in the North. Who knew? Who knew? Chester as well. Oh, God, this has really stepped up. There are some teams in our league that I am quite worried about, I have to say. I don't know if I need to be worried about them. But, I'm more worried than I was, I have to say. I wasn't worried about the Southern Premier, having looked at the teams, but in the Northern Premier, there are some actually decent teams in here that in a few years' time, in the real world, were in the sort of non-league system. Okay, all right, okay. Northern Premier. Northern Premier. The stud, yeah. It's either the stud or Mol. I think it's probably the stud for me. I know he only played sort of half the season, but best 11. Oh, there's the. That's our best 11. I thought that was the league's best 11. Just all us. Yeah, Karoma up front. That's obviously a mistake. Astudio on the bench. How is Astudio on the bench? Honestly, if Big Pete has managed to get in there with only 9 appearances, how has the stud not got in? That's crazy. And Lammy on the bench as well. I played 3 games. Just crazy. But yeah, I mean, otherwise. Yeah, that's not a bad team of the season. Is there a league team of the season? Probably not. I'd be surprised. Agent Thomas and Agent Nichols have retired from the FBI, presumably, in order to spend more time with his family. I bet he's just going to go and play champ. Oh, well. Oh, we're up against another promoted team. First game of the season, Prescott Cables. Well. Oh, wait, on Saturday the... Oh, no, we wrap up the season. Jesus Christ, It's like we start the season 2 weeks ago. Okay, so we start on the 11th of August. That's fine. Oh, God, the board they're ambitious. Oh, the minimum expectation is a respectable league position. What do we think, chat? We're not going to... For saying that we would be a winner, we're not going to get that much more. What do we think, chat? Do we stick with top half finish and just keep the expectations as low as they can possibly be, which is what I would do, I think. But we could say promotion and get an extra 200 quid a week. I'm not sure about winner anymore. The teams in the division have frightened me. What do we think, chat? What do we think? Okay. Sooty's voice playing my team this season, FC United, exactly. Dick Posh, Nantwich Bastard, says Birchie, nice. Go big, top, so it's promotion. Without wanting to start too much of an argument, there's no way Rushton is North. I agree, I don't know what we're doing in the Northern Premier. So good they named it twice. So prestigious they named it twice. So no one's, I think we're going, there's a few go big or go home. Top half. Promotion. Yeah, I think we'll go promotion. We're not going to go winner. I think that's setting me up to be sacked. Let's go promotion. Let's do it. Okay, they're too old to play. That's fine. Sam Christensen, that's fine. You can just go. I wanted Sam to be good because he's a defender / striker. Maybe I shouldn't have released him. No, he played for us a couple of times and he made a terrible mistake every time. On attributes, you can see why I signed him, but in reality, he played a couple of times and was just diabolical. So, sorry, Sam. Nice to meet you. He's not very good. Yeah, I really want this James Yeboah. Oh, can you imagine if we had a Yeboah? Russell Canderton. I don't know what he's doing on my shortlist. Okay, keep going. Bill Huppler, teams I manage usually get promoted. Me last week. It's true though. It's true. You know, all those of you that have read Diamond Geezers and Los Coladeros, promotion is kind of my thing. Zakid, to be honest, I always go for the lowest and over deliver. Me too, normally, but don't worry about it. We're all in this together. We're all going to get sacked together. If we're going to get sacked, yeah, weren't expecting the Mighty Diamonds to be promoted and ballsed up the regional structure. Yeah, exactly. Usually, yeah. I do. To be fair, I do usually get promoted, so we'll be okay. Okay, only 459 season tickets sold so far, but that's okay. That's a nice little bump. Okay, as all my coaches and scouts and physios agreeing new contracts. Nice. Alvaro Recoba's broken my heart for the second time in my life. Tom Lawrence keeps snubbing teams, but still not interested in talking to me, which is a bit of a shame. Rodrigo Astudillo is injured, only for another 2 weeks. Sebastian Hero has reported back very unfit. Allow extended leave. Physio recommendation that we give a few of our players extended leave. We'll give some extended leave. This, you know what? The other thing about this is that this way none of them can get injured in the first bunch of pointless friendlies. We'll give all of my first team players an extra 2 weeks. Oh, actually, no, these are all my youth players. Hang on a minute. Well, some of my youth players aren't going to get extra weeks because I need them to actually play games of football for me. Oh no, because it just ends up being grey ghosts, doesn't it? Sod it. If these players all need extra time, we'll just give it to them. We might as well just give it to them. Feel my Funyuns. Does Ainsworth still want the same deal? Good question. Let's go and ask. I hate this, right? So this is the thing I hate the most about Football Manager. The players have returned. The backroom team should get together and share their thoughts and hopes for the coming season. Garabello hopes you can find time to drop by and listen to what the staff have to say. Oh no, this is just the staff meeting what they say. Oh, okay. I hate the player meeting. When it says the player meeting, you should talk to the players and tell them what you want to achieve this season. Every time, you end up with pissed off players. every time. No matter what you say, you're either too ambitious or you're not ambitious enough, or there's always something, and I absolutely hate it. So I'll be deferring all of that to you when we get there, because I can never get it right. I'm absolutely terrible at it. Okay, compile lone players report. I think we need to look at centre mids. That's the position that we haven't really strengthened at all so far. Diego Quintero, recommended striker. Lads. Now I know he's not amazing, but he's also not terrible. What do we think, guys? Diego Quintero. I'll try and argue him down as much as I can. What do we think our maximum should be for Diego Quintero? Zakid, nine finishing. The top scorer in the division last season had 25 goals with 6 finishing. So at this level, mate, 9 is good at this level. We're right down in the regional divisions. 9 is good, and he has a lot of 9s and a lot of other numbers as well. Yeah, there's a lot of positivity for Quintero. Gaff, how much are you expecting to rake in for all the preseason friendlies? A lot. I haven't done the full math, but yeah, I reckon we're going to be okay. Yeah, I think he's got good numbers in good places. Right, we'll try and get him down. I really don't want to go too far over 200 for anybody. We'll offer him. Oh, it's a shame I have to do it like this. Can I not type it in? No. We'll offer him 5k as a loyalty bonus. 50%. We're never going to sell him on, so all the sell-on percentages in the world. Give him a decent goal bonus, because the thing is, he's not going to start ahead of the stud, so his appearance fee and goal bonus will only come into play every now and again. So we'll say seasonal landmark goal bonus. Get me 10 goals. You can have, I don't know, say $2,000. Still sticking with that. Let's keep going. You're gonna need to make me a better offer. Okay, how about 10 grand? And say 230. He's just not. No matter. He's one of these players that no matter what you offer him, he wants that basic wage. He's not interested in the bonuses. He's not taking them. Okay, how about you can have your 300 and hang on, come down. 240. But if you play once you've played 20 league games, then you can have 300. How about that? Well, sorry, Diego. A 34-year-old striker. I would have loved you, but that is, I'm not doing it. Sorry, lads. Oh, we were going to look for, what was his name? Ainsworth. Let's try Ainsworth again. His demands have actually gone up. Is anybody else into him? No one's interested in him. Ainsworth, I might have to wait until he's on an actual free, because his demands have gone up. He wanted 1,200 before. Oh wow, we're 5-2. Yeah, we're 5-2. We're second favourites to be promoted. Oh, that is pressure, especially with Chester, FC United, Ilks. There's some good teams around us. Tim, I'm sorry, I don't know when you left. You probably haven't missed that much, to be completely honest. We've sort of just been ploughing through. I tried to just get a guy called Diego Quintero, but he wanted too much money, which is a shame. Birchie, listen to the sound of the name, pay him what he wants. Nah, we're not getting involved with that. Not a brilliant pre-season friendly against Blackpool. It hasn't gone amazingly. Yeah, that hasn't gone amazingly. Oh, look at that. See, 2 injuries. How long's the Panzer out for? Oh, he's not injured. That's okay. He's just unfit. Yeah, we've not done brilliantly against Blackpool. Let's not worry about that. That's fine. Oh, that's okay. Let's not worry about that. Ollie's given me some praise. That's nice. Good for me, I suppose. Just don't worry about that, friendly. That was nothing to do with us. That was our maverick assistant manager just doing whatever he wants. It's some result. I should look at what team he played, actually. Oh, it's saving. I should have a look at the team that he put out. I bet, because I've just given most of my players another 2 weeks off, so a lot of them won't even have been playing. 9-1 isn't brilliant in a pre. in a pre. All let's look. All of our players are going to be at about 50% fitness. Half of them aren't even here. I've sent them away on an additional 2 weeks holiday. All of our pre-season friendlies are going to be appalling. The results are going to be shocking all the way through. I know that we drew 2-2 with Blackpool pre-season last year, but I was managing that game. It's a different story. Schrodinger's Ainsworth. We're trying to sign him and not sign him at the same time. No, we are trying to sign him. Okay, they're all coming back on July 10th. That's fine. Olivier Modeste. I really wanted him. That's a shame. Let's have a quick look and see what team he put out. 9-1. That is poor, isn't it? Yeah, that is actually not a bad team, is it? Fuck. That's not a bad team. They've absolutely destroyed us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 second half goals. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's not good, is it? That hasn't gone very well. Yeah, Carney. Sorry, Carney's out of position. Karoma's out of position. Don't know who is Knowles. Chris Knowles. He seems to be an actual player. I don't even know who he is. So, yeah, okay. Right. We had a rubbish goalie in. Sunderland 0, Celtic 5. Oh, I didn't see that result. Yeah, pre-seasons. Oh, yeah, I was going to have a look at the money. I was going to have a look at our money. We should make... So there's 4 friendlies that I arranged just this morning before we came on stream. Where... I arranged 4 friendlies, of which that was one, against much bigger teams than us. I think it was them, Blackpool, Blackburn, Hearts, and someone else, I forget. But those friendlies, we're going to get destroyed, but each one of them should make us about 20 to 25k. So that'll be decent. Oh, thanks. Ian Wexler. Plymouth. Wow. Oh, he has... he's not very good, though. Why would you want him? Oh, he wants non-con... Oh, God, look at those appearance fees. No. Yeah, so we've got Hearts next, who are also going to... They're also going to absolutely annihilate us, I would think. Then we've got a chance of putting in some results here against these much smaller teams. Not smaller than us, necessarily, but smaller than Hearts. Then we've got Blackburn. Yeah, they're the friendlies we got. Yeah, we didn't get... somebody said in the chat, did we get a friendly against someone? Whoever it was, I don't think. So... Feel my Funyuns, the little Buenos Aires region of Rushden is expanding rapidly. It's true. It's true. Yeah, more friendlies than my league season. Yeah, but we need the cash because the board spent all of our money on a new training centre, which is great. 5-year main kit sponsorship deal at $2,000 a season. Oh my goodness, who negotiated that? So anyway, season tickets. Yeah, gate receipt. So we got 18k from that game, from that 9-1 defeat. Probably won't get as much next time. I wouldn't come. Okay, so yeah, lots of players we didn't get. That's fine. See how badly we lose to Hearts. As I say, it really doesn't matter. It's all about just making a bit of cash. Only 6-0 this time. Improvements. Not bad. This is a super reserve team, because loads of my best players are all gone. Yeah, I don't even know who Whiteley is. Ajnan isn't having a great start, is he? That's okay. Look, we're all just the fitness is terrible. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I don't care about the friendlies. I didn't organise them so we could get some brilliant results. We'll save those for the league. Don't worry about it. It seems like ageing South American megastars might be the way to go for my transfer policy. Who would have known? Who would have expected that? New shirt sponsor, Andy Peake's Home Security. Yeah. Rushden out the door in diamonds, yeah. Not brilliant. Injury worries for Walcott, who would have thought? Yeah. I really don't care about England. I don't care about how England are doing at all. Right. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Fine. Yeah, Modeste, not going to get him. That's fine. We're nearly at the 1st of July. So we can go and try and find some free transfers. Nearly there. Just a few more days. Oh, it's going to be good. I've got a good feeling. So we definitely need to look centre mid. Not to replace Jags and Big Pete necessarily. But we need more depth. Because if either of them gets injured, we're stuffed. We still could do... we signed a few defenders, which I'm happy with. We signed a left-back and a centre-back. We could definitely do with another centre-half, I think. And maybe another right-back. I think we're okay on the flanks now. We signed that one left winger. And we've also got Vickers, Bubb and Farrell. They're okay. They do a job. We could probably do better, but they could all do a job. Attacking midfield is okay because Craig Farrell's player of the season and Harrow are both okay in there. We've signed big Barry Hales. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Alex Billington's future at Preston. Oh, shame. Azar Karadas. Oh, shame. That would have been a good signing, wouldn't it? That would have been fun. Okay, Freeman signs a new contract with Burnham. He's the top scorer in the league from last season. Probably would have poached him if he'd been available on a free, but he's not. Nuno Gomez. Oh, what a surprise. Wesley Schulz. Now, he was interested in playing for us at one point. He is a good striker. Oh, shame. Okay. Zezinho. Oh, no dual nationality. Never mind. Okay, who we got? Ooh, Julien Olivier. Oh, yeah, he wasn't interested. That's a shame. James Ebo has gone to Nuneaton. Oh, it's frustrating that we're missing out on players we're just missing out on players. Oh, he was the scout that I wanted. Oh, no. Take 65. Take 65. Yeah, good man. Tobias Vaisapi? No. Oh, Michael Ndri. He's good. Oh, God. Yeah, it's frustrating that we're losing players to teams that are barely better than us. Oh, I really want Mahrez. Can you even imagine, chat, if we managed to sign Riyad Mahrez? Oh, I would just lose my mind. I mean, he's about to be on a free transfer. It's amazing how being unemployed changes a player's mind. Oh, Campus, we need to tie him down. For shizzle. Don't do this to me, Campus. Don't do this to me. Look, just here we go. Just take some more money. Here, have a grand. There you go. Just take it down the pub. Not yet. You're too young. Who else don't we want to lose? Mogwa. You know what? I like Mogwa for his physicals. When he actually played in the team last season, he was absolutely dreadful. Really let down by all of his technical and mental. I don't think I'll renew Mogwa. I do want to keep him because physically he's just a total beast. But yeah. Let's see who else we got. Viva los Diamantes, exactly. That's the problem with Arsenal. They always try and walk it in. Did you see that ludicrous display last night? Jay Reason could do a job in centre mid. Good suggestion. Let's have a quick look for Jay Reason. Or Jai Reason, not sure. Yeah, he doesn't look... he's a bit of an all-rounder. How did he do last season for Braintree? 6.42. Yeah, he's not interested in me. I'm not really that interested in him. Good suggestion, though. I like the suggestions. Keep the suggestions coming. Kind of not sure about Henk de Jong. I kind of want to keep him purely because he missed... Oh, no, he's not till the end of... Oh, a year. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not even reading properly. A year. Yeah, Henk de Jong needs to go after that miss. Yeah, I agree. That miss was absolutely spectacular. I actually rewatched the highlights video myself just to see that miss over and over. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what minute it's in. It's towards the end of the highlights video. It was like our second to last game of the season. Henk de Jong took the ball off the goalkeeper, flattened the goalkeeper, was left with a completely open goal, smashed it off the inside of the post. He smashed it off the inside of it. It bounced back past him and went out for a throw-in. I can't believe it. I still think that is just one of my favourite Football Manager moments ever, I think. Just for the amount that it made me laugh. I know that players do stupid stuff on Football Manager and it's funny, but it's because he hit it with such fury, struck it with such fury, completely pointless. But you can see someone's like, yeah, my first goal for my new club, smashes it off the just definitely one of my favourite moments. No question, absolutely love it. If you haven't seen it, if you've got a spare 40 minutes at some point between the end of the stream and when we start up again tomorrow, definitely go and look for that. Oh, there's a big update happening because all the contracts are expiring. It's a big update. This is going to be good. So yeah, what do we think, chat? I think so. We've got Big Bobby coming in to play in goal. Big Dick Janssen. coming into playing goal. We definitely need centre mids. I think we need at least 2 centre mids, even if they're not going to start. We do have a couple of kids that were quite good. I think you guys probably remember those of you that watched the highlights, or those of you that were here on Friday. The mothership, what was his name? Millership. One of my young players. He did quite well in centre mid. Mogwo didn't do very well at all. And then there was another kid. Is it Buckingham? They've got another youngster called Buckingham or something. Pablo Cuniago, says Birchie. He could be a good suggestion. Cuniago could be a good suggestion. Yeah, I'll have a look for him in a minute. Millership and another one of my young centre mids who scored. I think it was Buckingham or something like that. Excuse me. Either of them, I suppose, could try. We could try and blood them into the first team. It would be nice to actually blood some young players into the first team, but I don't know. I don't know if either of them are. I think the kid that scored that goal was everywhere. After he scored, he was absolutely everywhere, and he looked really dangerous. And he scored a really good goal from just inside the box. Popped it in at the near post from pretty much the edge of the box. So maybe we could, if we get to the beginning of the season when we just struggle to find any good centre mids, we'll have to blood our young players. We pretty much won't have a choice by that stage. This is a huge update. My computer's going wild trying to get through this update. Zakid, what brought you back to playing FM12? Good question. So a few reasons. One is because I don't know if you've familiar with me and the other stuff that I've done, but I did a Champ Manager series. Craig, you're back with sound. Well, we've had 2 fantastic preseason friendlies, absolute goal fests. And we haven't. I don't think we've really signed anybody new. I don't know when you went. We've signed some new players. We'll go through it in a minute. The game's currently doing its big update where we're about to tick over to the 30th of June or the 1st of July, and all the contracts that expire are about to expire. So we're just waiting for that. 17 goals in 2 friendlies, Craig. It's a tremendous return. We've done really well. Let's see, what was I talking about? So I wrote a series called Diamond Geezers. Diamond Geezers 1. This is now Diamond Geezers 2. Diamond Geezers 1. Oh, here we go. Diamond Geezers 1 was with the original Rushton and Diamonds, who then went bust, but they reformed in 2011, which is when FM12 starts. So I started a new game. Instead of writing it all up, I decided to just stream it. And also it just so happened that FM12 is the oldest FM game that I got in my Steam library. So I wanted to play the oldest one I had. And this was it. So that's pretty much it. So here we go. Okay, we're over into the 30th of June. Contracts are expiring. People are leaving. Stalin, still not that good. He is a 17-year-old centre mid, but he wasn't that... he wants non-contract now. He's not very good, but his name's Stalin. Okay, 110. Fine, 120. You're just going in my reserves anyway. Okay. Josh Mims. Oh, he's quite a good goalkeeper. He's only at Bath. Not interested. Right, Omar Karam's contract has expired. But I'm not going to release him. I'm going to keep him because I don't want to lose him. I'm going to wait until he leaves. I expected that he was going to leave, but he hasn't, which is actually quite good. Okay, Steven Lozano Calderon is now out of contract. Not interested still. Okay. Okay, Man United have recalled John Kofi, who has been released on a free transfer. Not interested. Shame. Nathan Rooney is out of contract. Not interested. Okay. Okay. Raheem Sterling, make an offer. Loan. End of season. Come on, Raheem. Come on, Raheem. You know it makes sense, Raheem. Come on. I might just go through and make loan bids for loads of Premier League youngsters, even though I know I did that last time. They all just reject you out of hand, of course. How much is Powderly on? 55 a week. We'll release him. I don't want Powderly anymore. Dugan's contract expires. How much is he on? He's on 70 a week. Don't really need the extra wage. We'll just keep Dugan for the time being. AFC Rushton offer Paul new contract. A new 0-hour contract. A new 0-year contract. How very generous of you. I'm already on 0 a week. I'm donating my time for free. That's fine, Ralphie. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm just delighted to be here. Okay, a lot of players are on free transfers. I'm not going to sit here and go through every single one of every single list. We're just going to go straight to the Steve Harper. Oh, he'd be great. We're never going to get them. I'm just going to go straight to my my list in a second, and just obviously just sort by interested and just see who we've got. Man, there's so many. Oh, Azar's on a free. Come on, Azar. You. Derek Brown, he's no good. Okay, yeah. Rushton release personnel. Bob Thander. Oh, Thander's gone. So these are the players. I haven't released them. They've released themselves. These guys are already on non-contract, so they've taken the opportunity to leave. So the Thunderstorm, I'm quite upset actually because I didn't want him to go. He was on non-contract terms. He's obviously decided he doesn't want to come to be here anymore. I would have taken him back immediately, but the Thunderstorm, sorry Bob, I really did love you like a son or a brother or a child. I'm not sure how old we both are really nowadays, but yeah, that's a shame. Matty Woodward, not really that bothered about him, and Jack Morris was one of my scouts who didn't want to sign a new deal. So toodaloo, you're not welcome in the Dog and Duck. Lots of players are newly on free transfers. Okay. Oh, Sam Wood, he's good. Oh, that rhymes as well. That could be his chant from the stands. James Wood, he's good. Oh, James Agu. Oh. James Agu. Now, he's not amazing, is he? We'll take him on trial, just so he can just get battered in a friendly. So we've got a year. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Right, here we go. Got a few suggestions. All right, so we'll go Pablo Cunyago. Oh, he's on a free. Oh, he's not interested. Great suggestion, though. Great suggestion. I love free transfers. Who we got? Craig, we're not in Wales. The board won't let us go to Wales. It's too far, apparently, even though all of our league games are in the north of England this season, so that's crazy. John Rooney, we've already tried. Tom Cruise, we tried last season, but we'll have a look. Thomas Cruise. Carlisle reserves. Man, what a fall. What a fall. We'll get a report card for him. Good suggestion. Who else we got in the chat? Did you lose out on those work permits? Yep. File him, you're not worth that contract. Wow, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Don't get Thander eyes crying about him leaving. I love Bob Thander. Don't be mean. Don't be mean, Funyuns. Yeah, check the shortlist to see if any are interested now. Exactly. So we'll go back to the shortlist. It doesn't look like it's going to be that different, but we'll have a quick look. Oh, there's no point. So oh, hang on a minute. Oh, Bishop's Cleeve. Okay, we've got a few players that are a little bit more interested now, but it's still not looking good. I've got 369 players on my shortlist. I realise that Tony Kroos is a bit ambitious. There's only 65 of them that are interested. Let's see if there's any names down the bottom here of players that we all remember, that we all love. I don't think so. Jonathan Teixeira, yeah, I wanted him, but he doesn't have the second nationality that we need, which is frustrating because he played for Man City for a bit. But yeah, he would be a good signing if he actually had a second nationality. It's a shame. Old Man City player. There's the Diego Maradona's interested, but Brazilian. I need to turn my non-EU off. Nationality, EU national. God, it's taking it down to 51. I should look at my shortlist. It's just so easy to track players using that. You end up with hundreds. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, shortlist. Well, I mean, the actual shortlist is only 50 players. It is actually pretty short, and most of them are terrible. So we need to look at our, let's see, position, to look at what the centre midfielders that we've got. Okay, there's only a few. One size is a left back. We know that for sure. Oh, he's got a fun name. Martin Kase Johansson. He's not very good, but he is Norwegian. Slavomir Lukac. Ooh, a Slovakian bruiser. A Slovakian central midfield bruiser. Aggression 15. Passing, tackling only 4. God, he's not very good, is he? Non-contract terms. He wants too much on non-contract. I don't think he's worth 200. I really don't. 150 maybe. I don't think he's worth it, is he? He's not really that good. There was a 5-star player with no club. Yeah, we'll have a quick look at who it was. We'll take this off. Yeah, but the 5-star includes potential, which is we've got no use for potential. Okay, so this is that attacking midfielder kid who wanted now 600 quid a week. We're obviously not paying that. Overender we've had in on trial, and I think we kind of uniformly decided that we didn't think he was that good. He's down to non-contract terms now. Hang on a minute. Non-contract works for me because it just, obviously it just means he's not going to play. Come on, come down to 170. Come down just a bit. Oh, come on. 190, come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Sander Overender. He's not brilliant, but on non-contract terms, we just don't play him. No problem. But yeah, the 5-star potential, it's nice to have players with potential, but potential isn't really that useful to us when we're trying to get out of a lower division. We need ability. Ability is the one thing that our squad is desperately lacking in. Yeah, it's not great. It's not really great pickings. It's very, very slim pickings indeed. Oh, Ross McKenzie. Oh no, I looked at him and I thought he looked quite good. 425 quid a week for him. Not sure. Passing 7. Tackling 4. Nah, not sure. We'll get Starlin. For a 17-year-old, I know he doesn't look that good, but for a 17-year-old, he could actually do a little bit of a job. I think we need to go back to player search and see if there's any newly interested people. It's pretty slim pickings. But we'll go centre mids. We'll do a little bit of a tribute picking. We need somebody who can pass. I thought vision. I'm sure. Where did vision go? I thought vision was an attribute. Maybe I'm just making that up. Maybe 12 for passing. Okay, we've narrowed it down, and it is very narrow. Kieran Brick. Henry Easy. Oh, there is a Rooney in there. There's a Rooney. He is not good. Do we just want a player whose name is Rooney anyway, lads? He doesn't want very much money. He's happy to be a hot prospect. How about 80 for both? I really want a player whose name is Rooney, but he isn't that good. There we go. I think we'll take Jake Rooney based on the fact that his name is Rooney. Oh, Twerno. Good morning. Oh, good whatever time it is now. Okay, let's have a quick look at the odd attacking attributes here. Passing, pretty good. Oh, there's a bit of dribbling and first touch there. Bob Cruz. Nope. 33. I don't generally like that very much. I don't think he's that good. I think he's deceptive because he's got a lot of numbers that look like they're quite good. But at 33, I think I'd rather be signing somebody. Because the thing is, I'm quite happy with Steve Jaggs. I'd rather sign him. Even though he's not as good, he's 20. He's 5'10". He could actually grow. Natural fitness 4 though. That's a bit worrying. Yeah. Or does he want non-contracts? Oh, he wants too much. 240 quid a game. I don't think so, mate. Matty Thorpe. Love his picture. Used to play for Derby. Yeah. Let's do a little scout report of him. And then we're really starting to. We're really reaching now. Shane Bambridge. Yeah. As I said, this is kind of what I was coming up against when I was looking overnight. The players that I've got on the list of interested. Oh, look, he's a heartbreaker. I'm not even going to try and say his name. It's probably Ewan, but I wouldn't embarrass myself. Yeah, the pickings are extremely slim, as you can all see. Can anybody dribble? It's just that Cruz guy. Alex Tapp. I really did pick up and approach all of the players that were best at the time. I really hoped that the list of players would have improved, but it doesn't seem to have improved that much. Oh, he's quite good as well. 21. Oh, he's only 5'5". Height. I mean, Messi's only 5 foot nothing, isn't he? But well, let's see if he wants non-contract. 210. Man. Oh, come on. Come on, Lucas. Meet me at 150. Okay, how about 375, but meet me at 150? Why are you... Okay, fine. 160, fine. I think he's okay. He looks pretty good. I think he'll be decent. What does everybody think? I feel like I'm just sort of quietly going about my business. Is everybody just waiting for me to get to the beginning of next season? Should I just be doing this off stream? I figured that you'd all want to sort of input massively into the players that we sign, but maybe this is maybe this is just taking too long and is a little bit boring. Do let me know if this is taking too long and you think it's a bit boring in the chat. That is totally fine. I'll happily spend hours, days of my life by myself just doing all of this. Okay. Jake Rooney. I'm going to take Jake Rooney for sure. I just want a player whose name is Rooney so we can go Rooney when he inevitably scores. Oh, Holland trialists. Now this is where we might be able to find some players. Oh, yes. Oh no. We're going to have the same problem. A lot of them just not even slightly interested, but some of them are. Cheyenne Najafi. VVV Venlo. I'm going to have to go through all of these, aren't I, in my own time? Because this is going to take me forever to go through all of these teams, all of these players. Have a look at every single one of them. I will do it. I just wonder if I should just do it off stream. He's not too bad for a little striker. He's not very good for Mullen. Earbad. Oh, he's got quite good physicals. I will honestly sit and do this for hours, like you all would as well. Oh, Jeffrey Kaiser. Oh, I'm quite a big fan of Jeffrey Kaiser. 23, good name. Numbers in the right places, teamwork, work rate, technique, passing, marking, long shots, first touch, aggression. Oh, he's quite a good all-rounder. I'm going to have a go at him. Oh, come on. Come on, Jeff. 170. Meet me. Oh, Jeffrey, you donkey. What are you thinking? Right, let's have a look at Ainsworth again. And then we'll move on. Ainsworth. Oh, not interested at all anymore. Gareth Ainsworth. Let's offer him a trial and see if he'll take that. Maybe he'll come in on trial. That's a shame. DMAC, I'm doing the same thing on Champo 1 or 2. Yeah, I spend hours doing it. File him. I like the 600 a week AMC in your shortlist. Yeah, but the thing is that I don't know if we... Oh, we won one. We actually won a game. Farrell's injured. 5 months. This is the problem with the friendlies. We've lost Shane Farrell, who I admit was limited, but we've lost him for 5 months. That is not good news. Yeah, Rooney looks to learn from Big P. I'm not surprised. Adeniyi is a monster. I love him. Absolutely love him. That is a bit of a disaster. Yeah, somebody in the chat said, who was it? We should tie down Omar. His demands are just so high. He's just not worth £400 a week. He just isn't. I know he's good, but £400 a week is a huge chunk of my budget. And I just don't think he's worth it. You know what? We'll try and get him for 2 years on £200 a week. We'll offer him 10 grand as a bonus. This is a very generous offer for somebody as injury prone as he is. Give him a 10% promotion wage rise. And we'll give him all the money in the world if he gets 20 goals. Done. Anything happened since you got Rooney? No, literally just happened. That just happened. Look at the trialist game, the Dutch one. Yeah, I did. There was one player that was really good, and let's go back to the results. Where were we? There it was. The trialists, yeah. I do spend a lot of time looking at these kinds of things. He's quite good. Jeffrey Kett. Ah, damn it. He would have been excellent. Oh, I just tried to approach him. He wasn't interested. Shame. Mitchell Dykes. Nope. Jasper Hund. Oh, yeah. Jasper Hund. Non-contract terms. Backup player. 150. Appearance fee. Yes. Jasper Hund. He looks pretty good. I'm glad I went back and looked at the trialists again. I wasn't going to waste all of your time. I don't mind wasting my time doing this. I don't want to waste all of your time doing it. But there are some half-decent players in here. Left back, I think we're doing okay for. Have a youth contract. Oh, he does want a youth contract. Perfect. Yep. Van Kessel. Ooh, Van Kessel. Ooh, oh, no, 975. No. Mitchell Van Laar. Now, he's got... He's also versatile. I'm a big fan of versatility. Tackling. He's got lots of 8s and 9s, and he's only 20, so he could improve. Okay, we're gonna try and get him. Mega goal bonus. Come on, come down to 170 for me. No, 180 then. Stop being a dick, Mitchell. Okay, fine. Lots of Dutch players. Yes. Little Amsterdam. Are any of the keepers any good, says Phylum? I've got a keeper coming in already. I've got a keeper and I've already got Gilps. So I don't want to spend too much money on a goalkeeper. Though I guess if I got a non-contract goalkeeper, and he doesn't play, he's not very good. I guess he's okay. I guess he's all right. No, he doesn't want to play for us anyway. So selfish, aren't they? Okay, non-contract terms. Clean sheet bonus, mega, because you're never going to get any. God, they negotiate so hard, the young Dutch players. Fine. They negotiate far too hard for me. Leading star for most Northern Premier sides. But I need to actually buy him and I haven't got any money. Thorpe, not very good. Geddes is struggling to find anybody. I'm not surprised. Oh, yes. This is the keeper I've got coming in, Phylum. Yes. Big Dick Janssen is on his way in. Yeah, he's going to be excellent. Does he get an unused sub-appearance fee? I think it's just appearance fee. I think it's just that they come on. Yeah, that goalkeeper is going to be class. So yeah, with him and Gilps, we'd need a goalkeeping catastrophe injury-wise. Touch wood, touch everything. It would require a goalkeeping catastrophe for us to be in bad shape with Janssen and Gilps. And then remember, we've also got that youth keeper that came up through my youth system. He's not amazing, but he has 1 gold star out of 5, which admittedly is rubbish, but he would be okay in a pinch. Tuerno, Bobby Janssen beast. Yeah, he is. Bobby Janssen is possibly my best signing of this window so far. He hasn't actually arrived. Oh, I think he arrives today. He is going to be incredibly good. And we've also still got that Donald Green. Remember, we've still got Donald Green, the Irish keeper. He also isn't very good. But yeah, we've got 4 with Janssen, Janssen, Gilpin, Green, and I think his name was Wright, Darryl Wright, possibly the youth keeper. I think we're okay for keepers. What I don't want to do is to sign too many players, because that's what I did last time. I blew all my wage budget signing a gigantic bloated squad with loads of reserves, loads of under-18s, and they end up taking up so much of my budget that when a really good player comes along, like the stud, I couldn't sign him. But yeah, Colmanizer, that's right. In the new FMs, or the newer FMs, there's an unused sub-appearance fee that a lot of players want in their contracts, but on this one it's just appearance fee. It's goal fee, appearance fee, or clean sheet fee for goalkeepers. Excellent stuff. Few players coming. Bobby Janssen. Only half a star better than Gilpin, apparently. I just think that is absolutely bananas. Look at how good he is. Look at that, just swinging it around. Disappointed to lose Rakova. That's okay, though. Come on, Raheem. Okay, Jake Sinclair, we're not going to get him. Oh, no, not... sorry, wrong button. I'll approach the sign. No, we're not going to get him. Lots of teams really want my young striker, Stephen Campbell, for some reason. I'm getting a little bit tired of constantly offering him a new contract. I might just let him go quite soon. Fabian Brandy. Still not interested. God damn it. Little sod. AFC Telford offered a contract to Neil Carroll. I'm not sure I care. I don't think I do. Okay, some other teams in for Cardenas. Camfuis, professional, good lad. Del Piero ends international career. Juventus badge is a bit broken there, as you can see. Oh god, loads of new players released on free transfers. Right, we'll have to go and have another look now. Robbie Fowler. Oh, everyone get excited just for a second there. Just for a second. Diego Maradona. None of these players are going to come. Darryl Clare might. No, he won't. Okay, well, we're going to have one more quick look At the free transfer market. Where is it? Contract status is expired. I don't think the list has actually changed. EU national passing is at least 11. I don't think this list has changed at all. A load of players have been released on free transfers. They'd rather be unemployed than come and play for us. Okay, we'll take passing 11 out and we'll just have a general look. Take off centre mids. Oh. Cesar Lapaglia, everyone. Former Boca Juniors player. Be still, my beating heart. Oh. Okay, hang on a minute. Look at the state of Lapaglia. Feel my Funyuns, let's not pretend you aren't going to blow your entire budget by the end of the minute. I am, of course I'm going to spend every penny and more, but not on players that we don't really need. Cesar Lapaglia, my God, 100% he's coming in. I might get him for an extra year. How old was he? 33. Oh, I might just get him till the end of 2014. Get him down to 200, but put that up to 50. Give him enough money to go and buy some Jaeger bombs. Oh, fuck. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Who else is in for him? There must be other teams in. Oh, there are a couple of other teams in for him. Oh, dear. I've changed my mind. Oh, I can't. Oh, no. I was going to give him more money. Okay, well, it's all right. It's okay. We've given him what he wants. Everyone stay calm. Cesar Lapaglia. He is amazing. Yeah, DMC12. You could play him on his own. Exactly. Just stick it. Just drop. Just play with two defenders, a goalkeeper, and then just Lapaglia up front, just forward somewhere. Starchild Luke, fun fact: Lapaglia and Astudio both played for Talleres, but not at the same time. How can we stay calm? Well, just I don't know. I don't know. I'm not very good at it either. Oh. Well, that was. You know what? That was a massive success. Let's just have a quick look at. See if anyone else... Look at... It's just when you see the numbers all go across there like that, it suddenly gets exciting. Oh, that's him again. I got excited again there. Jamal DB. He's not terrible, is he? He's on my shortlist already. I've obviously already looked at him. 400... You see, the value is in there. Lapaglia, 200 quid a week. There's value in there. That's why when someone comes to me and says they want... Like that young French kid that wanted 600 a week. No, there's value. You just have to keep looking and looking and looking. Zhao Elias. I don't think he's awful. He is 38, though. I really don't want to rely on too many old geezers. They have to be outstanding, like Lapaglia, to be... All right, let's do the same thing, but defensive. Oh, there's a couple of... When the numbers are in the tens and all the way across there, I get really excited. Okay, Mitchell Bulk. Oh, I looked at him a second ago. Didn't I? I thought he was one of the ones that said he wasn't interested. He's pretty good. 150. That's what I just said. Yeah, okay, good. We're agreed. He could be good. Non-contract, 18. He looks okay. John Coke. He's the guy I went to uni with. I literally went to uni with John Coke. He was a mate of mine. He was on my course. 50. Oh, in you come, John. You only want 50 quid non-contract. No problem. You can have that. You can just captain my reserves. Jesper Hunt, I've already got a bid in for him. I've already looked at Jesper Hulk. Who have we got here? Stephen Hwitzer, left back. Non-contract, but 300 now. That's too much. Oh! I thought I was... No, okay, no, I got excited again. Oh, this is attacking. This is... Oh no, I was looking at defensive. Oh, I'm getting all flustered. Oh yes. Estefan Patinasonari. Not a great defender, but a wonderful name. Who did he used to play for? RZ. Non-contract. Oh, no, okay, we got a lot of centre back bids in now. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's just. I thought that was going to be that attacking midfielder. Del Bosque leaves Spain. I'm in. Dream team. Oh, none of my players will be in that. That's a shame. They deserve it. Let's face it. Oh, somebody else has offered a contract to Overender. Janssen and Rooney? No. Don't need to do that. John Coke we've got. Boom. John Coke's coming in for 50 quid appearance fee. He's a guy I actually know in real life, so it seems like a prudent signing. Actually, the boy can tackle as well, can't he? Really can. Did I sign him as a backup? I can't remember. Well, we'll leave him in the first team for now because we could do with it. He actually plays centre mid, but whatever. Oh, we didn't get Chinas. That's okay. He was only a scout anyway. Penna, what about Castagolda? He could go well with a stud. Well, yeah. My God. So would LaPaglia. Imagine. Oh, come on. We need to just keep hitting continue until we find out if we've got LaPaglia or not. I honestly think if anyone else goes in for him, we're in trouble. Because we must have one of the lowest, completely unjustified, but we must have one of the lowest reputations in the whole of world football. So the idea that somebody would sign for us over another team, oh God, I got so excited there. I've got a lot of bids in at the moment. Don't even remember. Oh yeah, he's the young. Yeah, okay, he just goes into my under 18s. That's fine. Every time there's a red news item that's about a player about to sign, I'm gonna be excited until it's is it LaPaglia, or I've already forgotten his name. Oh God, this is so exciting. Come on. Oh, there was an... Oh, God. Oh, dearie me. It's too exciting. It's too exciting. Omar's signed a new contract. Raheem Sterling doesn't want to come here on... Whatever, Raheem, fine. James Agu, is this a trial for a defensive midfielder? I don't know if... I'll take him on trial. Don't know if I really need him anymore. Just signed John Coke. John Coke loves a tackle. Great player. I wonder what he's up to these days. LaPaglia, yeah. Oh, Castagolda, sorry, I forgot to look for him. Oh, Astudio chat. His nickname was Astu or El Potro, which loosely translates to the stallion or well the stud. Unbelievable, Gaff. That is some serious Googling you've done. Penna, it is Giles Coke's brother, yeah, it is. You're right. There is no Castagolda, sorry. James Agu. Oh, the other thing, chat. There's another thing that I've got I'm sorry to have to report to you. At the end of the last episode, a few people said go and get Andrea Zola. He's retired. He's gone. He's just gone from the game. He must have just retired because nobody would sign him. I'm genuinely gutted. I did also, as a result of looking for him, I did find Tonton Zola Makoko. There he is. He was a player assistant manager who wasn't interested and still isn't. But yeah, unfortunately, Gianfranco Zola's son, I think, Andrea Zola, was on a free transfer at the beginning of the game. And everyone was saying, sign him, and I couldn't get him. Unless I've got his name wrong, but I'm sure it was Andrea Zola. And he's just gone. So I'm sorry, we can't sign Zola. It's a real shame because we would have been able to afford him now. Oh, it's Castagolda. Haven't got him either. We must just not have him on the database. Sorry, chaps. Good. Thanks for the suggestions, though. Keep them coming. Yeah, loads of people coming off my shortlist. Fine, I don't care. Campbell's keeps on these. Oh God. Oh, Hund. Jesper Hund. Yeah, he was that young centre back. He's quite good. Aggression's a bit low, but teamwork is good. Work rate. He can actually tackle, which is handy. He can head. Yeah, got some non-contracts coming in. Oh, Spain. Look, I've got a 64% win percentage. Spain. What have you ever won? It says I've got 2 news items, but I don't. That's crazy. Oh, no, God. Oh, God. Yes, Bahun, good. Yeah, okay, that's excellent. We've got good centre-back cover. Oh, Gareth, come on. Oh, Gareth Ainsworth. Yeah, I like Groen. I'm a big fan of him. He's really grown on me. South Normanton, massive friendly game. How did we get on? I know you're all dying to find out. Comfortable 3-0 win for the Mighty Diamonds. Oh, the stud is back. And he's injured. Oh, he's still got his double hernia. That's okay. We knew about that already. See, look, I'm leaving my assistant manager in charge and he's playing Astudillo even though he's not even fit. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Right, hang on a minute. I could let's just clear the team. Clear the team. El Potro. I think that is amazing that his nickname is the Stud, basically. That is so good. Astu, El Potro, the Stallion. Oh, no, God, this is not... Oh, Freddie Risp, I really wanted Freddie the Fence. Origi turns down. Fans trust IAFC Ruston takeover. That's interesting because that's how the club is actually owned in real life, via Fans Trust. Oh, Divock. Oh, we're in a takeover now. So we can't. So the player. Obviously, we can already sign the players that we've already got bids in for. Okay, Mitchell Van Laar. Oh yeah, he was quite a versatile. Yeah, left back, defensive midfielder, centre mid. Yeah, coming in on non-contract, he's a good signing. Yeah, that's good. A lot of these players are going to just be reserves, but we'll just, This is why, as we get through the friendlies, I'm going to start wanting to actually play some of the friendlies myself. But I'll do them off stream, so that because I'm going to want to see how my players get on. Yeah, Mitchell Van Laar was a good signing, especially because we've lost Farrell for 4 to 5 months. He might as well just go down into the reserves for the time being. Yeah, we've lost Farrell and Van Laar, though he's not a natural attacking left midfielder. He can play there, so that's good. Got a little bit of cover over there now. Excellent. I don't think we're going to sign just James Agu. I don't really like the look of him. I think we're in pretty decent shape, especially now that we've kept Omar as well. So Omar is now like a sub-striker. He can also play on the right. That's good. That basically means we've got another winger. Yeah, I think we're actually in reasonably good shape. Donald Green can go reserves. Oh, who wants him? Bishop Stortford and Northwich, blimey. So he can go reserves. Yeah, Janssen. Oh, I'm not going to pick my team. We'll just keep there. Guys, first of all, £150,000 profit for the last financial year, 450k turnover. That is excellent, but there is no news like this. Cesar Lapaglia. This is the most excited that I've been since we signed the stud. Somebody please look up what he looks like. Look at him. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Cesar Lapaglia. And he's coming for 2 years, I think. I signed him on a 2-year deal. For only £200 a week, we have signed a ridiculously creative Argentinian attacking midfielder. Oh, I'm so happy. He and the stud are going to absolutely rip this league a new one, aren't they? Oh, God damn it. Cesar Lapaglia. That is some signing. Has anybody looked up what he looks like? Oh, there he is. We got him. D-Mac, we've got him. We have got him. There he is. Oh, there's the screen. There he is. Cesar Lapaglia. Oh, he's bald. Oh, I was hoping he would have the long hair. Well, that's okay. That's all right. I'll get his picture in off stream. Cesar Lapaglia. What a signing. And so with him now, with him, can Hero play in actual central midfield? Yeah, he can. That's good. So Lapaglia will go obviously behind the stud, and we'll keep Hero. He can play as the advanced playmaker in actual central midfield. And then my ball winner will probably be... So it probably means the end of a regular spot for Steve Jaggs in the team. But quite honestly, I think we have to do it. We have to do that. And then when with the stud up there as well... Oh, goodness me. Who else have we got? We've got... yeah, we actually look pretty good in centre mid now. Rooney's not got very good ratings, but that's okay. But yeah, oh my goodness. This is so good. Renfram apparently is my best right back. Janssen in goal. Unfortunately, what I'm staring down right now is an entire team of new players, which is not going to be great for like squad harmony. I'm kind of doing what I didn't want to do, but there's so much quality out there. I think we're going to have to play Hund and Molnar. And then I guess in the wings, we'll probably keep some of the players that we already have. Oh no, but we've signed that. Where's he gone? There he is. That is a good team, isn't it? That is a very good team. Oh no, Bobby Jansen. Whoops, wrong keeper. Yep. Oh, that is a very, very good team. My goodness. Team training on team cohesion. Good idea. I don't know how to do that. How do you do that? Can you actually do that? Or are you being silly? Sort by ability. There we go. How do the RGs get work permits? They've got second nationalities. LaPaglia has Spanish, I think. Oh, Italian. Yeah, they've got dual nationalities. LaPaglia is going to get about a 70 assists with his slippers on, exactly. Yeah, Bub. This is the problem: is that we're kind of the squad is extremely strong now. If you go just by ability, people like Bub, Ferros, Basie, they're not getting any of Jags. They're not getting anywhere near the team based on ability, but based on how much we love them, they're obviously still going to play. That is a good team, though. So I'm pretty happy with my squad now. So we've got 2 keepers, 3 right backs, but Dugan, don't really care about Dugan. 2 good left back, or two left backs. We've only got 3 centre backs. I could probably do with a 4th centre half, especially because one of them, Lee Wright, is in the Silver Stars. John Coke probably isn't going to play very much, so I imagine we'll actually probably just reserve him. That's fine. Centre mid. Oh, we've got this Mitchell Van Laar. He can play left back as well. Set midfield, we're going to put Hadland. Hadland was fine, but he's not. He's a bit limited. So central midfield, we've got Big Pete, Steve Jaggs, Rooney, Groen, and we've also got Vickers and Bub that can both play in there. And this Harrow, he's so good that I think we'll give everybody a try. The thing is, you've got to just feel people out. We've got a very good team now. Oh, Kante's turning contracts down all over the place. I've got to call a press conference. I'm delighted. Uh-oh. Groen is rather susceptible to injuries. Well, I've got absolutely no worries about his fitness publicly. Privately, I'm a bit concerned. No comment there. Do you believe the signing... Which one? Oh, Groen. That's a pretty stupid question. Yep. Yes. Yep. Oh, Groen. Yeah. Massive boost. Yeah. Oh, we'll certainly be asking Rodrigo to help out. Yeah, of course. I mean, he needs to show him. No. We're not worried about that. Yeah. Good player. Yeah. Does it mean you're working on the transfer embargo? I'm just going to no comment my way out of that one. Not really interested in it. Excellent stuff. Great squad. Bedtime. Bill, cheers, mate. What a squad. Yeah, it is a really good squad. I think it is a really good squad because, like I said before, if any of them have to come out, all of their replacements are good. Barry Hales, I'm so happy about Hales. I trust all the players that have got like half a star here. I trust all of them to play well. Basie, Bub, Ferros, Jags. I trust all of them to do a job, no question. Vickers. I mean, look at the players that can't get into that team. Gilpin, Vickers. I mean, Vickers was tremendous for us towards the end of the season as well. We've got a really solid squad. We've got. I think I would be happy to start with that. I think one more centre back would probably be a good signing, and then any other, South American megastars that just happen to pop up. He said, looking back over at the. No, No, it doesn't look like there's that many. Arthur Ivo, I like your name. Oh, I was looking for defenders, but he's actually a Brazilian left winger. Oh, my wages. Oh, my maximum wage is down to 140 a week. Oh dear, we must have spent too much. We've still got 1,300 and something a week. Oh, it's because we've got players in the pipeline, haven't we? That'll be why. Okay, well, add Arthur Igo to the... We'll offer him a trial. We could sign our first Brazilian. Any more released youth from Ajax, Feyenoord, PSV, etc. Blimey, that is aiming pretty high, but you never know. Let's go and have a quick look at... Let's have a look at Ajax's transfers out. Transfer history out. Okay, they've only got 4 that they've released on free transfers. Yeah, they've only got 4. Jip Bartels, striker. Oh, he's not bad. Not interested. I'd be amazed if any of these players were interested. Yeah, he's a good keeper as well. How is he only 20? He looks about 45. Bruno Silva. Oh, be still my beating heart. A Uruguayan to really mix it up with all of our other South Americans. Oh, that would have been exciting. And Dmitry Bulyakin, he's good. He's far too good for us. Yeah, good idea. I think this is aiming. Oop, just PSV. This is aiming pretty high. I don't suspect we're going to get much joy here. History. We'll just go straight in for approach to sign without even looking at them. I think this is just a waste of time. Yeah, none of them are going to come here. They're all far too good. It's like trying to sign the Premier League youngsters. They're just not interested in playing part-time. Look at youth out. Need to filter it. David Silva. Same result. Same result. I don't think we're going to get any. Nah, they're far too. Maybe it was at the end of last season. No, there's no outs. There's only one. Mitchell Dykes, not interested. Yeah, it's aiming a little bit high, unfortunately for us at the moment, because we're still very much a part-time team. Oh, there's another centre back, Mitchell Bulk, and he can play defensive midfield. He is not very good, but he's only 18. He can get better. He can improve. This is all very exciting. I agree. Love how the stud was signed last season based on his picture. Oh, no. No. He wasn't signed based on his picture at all. He was definitely signed based on the fact that he is a lad. Clearly, without even seeing his face, he is clearly an absolute legend. So the centre-backs I've signed are okay, but they're not actually brilliant. Still not brilliant at centre-back, but Hund, Bulk... Renfrom's going to play right back. Dugan I don't like, and Molnar. Molnar obviously starts, no question. Molnar's probably going to be captain this season. Oh, Overinder went somewhere else. Okay, fine. Fabian Brandy's gone to Wickham. How does everybody feel about a Brazilian left winger? Just for fun. Brazilian left winger, everyone? Can still only offer 140. Might need to do another continue. The picture helps. Yeah, the picture did help. You're right. Yeah, you're right. How far out are we from the beginning of the season? Well, it's a month away. It's the 11th of July or something. Was our first game. Where are we there? Yeah, sorry, 11th of August, I mean. 11th of August, and it's the 6th of July. So we've just got a load of friendlies, but obviously we're not going to play any of those. I need to come offline. I need to get off the stream in about 10 minutes. So we'll stick around for another 10. We'll try and get through a few more friendlies. We'll keep Barnsley Coast past that. Oh, only 2-0 this time. Only 2-0. Pretty good. 2-0 and no injuries. That's good. That's good. That's what we like to see. Let's keep that money ticking over. Where's he gone? Arthur Ivo. Oh, I can still only offer 150. Being a bit stingy. Yeah, South American contingent. I tend to agree. Give him a bit of an appearance fee. Oh no, they're never going to get him. He wants too much. Oh, there we go. Sorted. Arthur Ivo, no problem. Fabian van der Vel, he's got good reports. God, he's a 5-star right back apparently. He doesn't look like one, does he? Doesn't look like one to me. So we're running out of money now. The No, I've filed him. I've already done that. Transfer budget 0. I've already taken it down. I've squeezed as much of it into wage budget as I can. It's all already in there. Yeah, there's not that many really good defenders. Like there's no. He's not that bad, but very, very, very slow. There's not a Rodrigo Astudillo style centre back, unfortunately, which I think is the one thing that we could really do with now. I think the rest of the team feels pretty solid. I'm a bit concerned about. I'm a little bit concerned about right back, but I'm mostly concerned about centre back. Right, okay. There's a couple of players here. Oh, Intezar, we already looked at him. Henry Heron, no, 37, too old. Don't know why I'm not filtering by centre back. I should be. And then we'll just do a little bit more. When you start filtering, unfortunately, it starts falling apart. The tackling, I don't know. What do you want? Heading, positioning. Put it at 10. Look at that. It just falls apart immediately. Ooh, 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 ooh. Right, incredibly slow, but a Maltese international centre half, 39. Ha 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 ha! Yes. Oh, it's a textbook Mike Paul signing. 39-year-old central defender, 2-time Maltese international. Every time Arthur Ivo plays and scores, you'll be buying him a house. I still might cancel Ivo. I might not go for that in the end. How do you feel about Lucien Dronker? Lucien the Drunkard, centre half. How does everybody feel about Dronker? Look up his picture and we'll decide based on his picture. I mean, he is actually a very talented defender. He's just very old and very slow. But he looks like he's actually quite good. And Davy Bukers. He doesn't look any better or worse than the defenders I've already signed, so we'll stick with that. Too old, meh. God, you guys are hard to please with the defenders. Very, very hard to please. But you see my problem though. Like when I do the filtering and I filter down, it filters out everybody. You know, so few players have got even 11 for positioning and tackling. It's just so hard to find anybody half decent. Tim says your kids look better. I don't. Yeah, I think the kids that I've signed will probably do. I don't think I need to sign that guy. Oh, transfer embargo's lifted. That must have failed. Cork City make Bean bid. I'm no doubt butchering that. No doubt. Well, you know what? We've put together in the 3 hours or so that we've been together today, guys. We've put together a pretty solid squad. So as long as you guys don't mind, what I'll do after the stream is I'll play all the way up to the beginning of the season, so that when we come back tomorrow, we'll come back with the first game of the season. I probably won't sign that many more people. I mean, as you can see, I'm running out of money anyway. I'll keep my eye on it, but so if anybody amazing comes up, we'll go for it. Oh, I offered Ivor a trial. Oh, I offered him a trial. Oh, that's okay. He can come in on trial. Let's see. Charlie Sheringham, I would love to sign you. I wish you would just release yourself on a free transfer. Spain job unsuccessful. Oh, gutting. Oh, Petro Tubber in for Dronker. Looks like we'll probably lose him. Dronker is a goal-scoring centre-back. Nice. He's now a tennis coach. Where did the other Dutch boys come from? You mean who did they play for before? I'll take a quick look. 44 in 262 games. That's a pretty good return for a centre back. I'll have a look and see where they all came from, Funyuns. But yeah, are you all happy with me to take it all the way through to the beginning of the season? I think we're pretty much. We've spent 3 solid hours signing players. We've got a really good squad together. I don't think we need too many more. I'll only sign further players if some real megastars come up, or if we pick up some massive preseason injury that we need to cover for. Does that sound good to everybody? Yeah, DMAC? Yeah, okay, good. Tim says, don't sign Gareth. Don't sign Gareth who? Who's Gareth? What have I missed? Who have I missed? Okay. So where did the Dutch players come from? God, we've got loads actually. I didn't realise we had so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Dutch players. So Janssen came from PSV's, like, I don't know what they're called. Feyenoord AV, who I guess are like the semi-professional arm of Feyenoord because they have the same badge. Unless this badge is wrong, which is definitely possible. They seem like an amateur team. Ajnani came from Volendam. Gruen was on a free transfer but played for FC Oos. Jermaine Renfirm was also at FC Oos. Mitchell van Laar was at Dordrecht. Balk Almere City, that's in Belgium, isn't it? Oh no, that's in Holland. Oh yeah, I just got that wrong. Okay. And then Hund was at Almere, same team. So there you go. All pretty good. Oh, Ainsworth, good reminder. Ainsworth would top it all off, wouldn't he? Oh, Gareth, come on, Gareth, what are you doing? Oh, that's so frustrating. Gareth Ainsworth would have been incredible, but we couldn't sign him at the time because he wanted too much. We definitely won't have the money for him now. That's a shame. Release players from the Eerste Divisie are interested in Rushden. Yeah, the Ainsworth gambit backfired. Well, it wasn't really a gambit because we couldn't sign him before. He wanted 1,200 a week and then he wanted more. Oh no, Bub's injured. Oh, he's just exhausted. That's okay. Yeah, he wanted 1,200 a week and I could only offer him 700 and I couldn't get him down without completely breaking the bank. And we all agreed that this isn't just my fault. I know it normally is, but we all agreed that we should try and we should just wait because he wanted too much. We were going to be blowing everything on Ainsworth. If we'd signed Ainsworth, we probably wouldn't have been able to sign Cesar Lapaglia, for example, because we would have, I can already now only offer 150 a week, and that would have happened much more quickly if we'd spent, 700 a week plus like a 10 or 20 grand bonus for Ainsworth. So it's a shame we haven't got him, but not having Gareth Ainsworth means, Dylan Vickers might get a game. Byron Bubb is more likely to get a game. It's all good. It's all good. All my players are back from leave. Excellent news. Need to do a backroom advice meeting, apparently. See if there's any other brilliant suggestions in here. Lewis Whiteley, I don't even know who that is. Don't remember signing him. Unhappy about training, I don't care. Keith Carney, okay, so a few people are unhappy about training. Fine, we'll just sort all of this out. Fine. Neil Musto. He would not be an excellent addition to the training team, coaching team, would he? Because he's not a very good coach. And actually, no, too much. Yeah, okay. No, I don't think we're going to do that. Okay, we're gonna. Omar Cromer's deal ends in 2 years' time. We should offer him a new contract. No, I don't think so. Right, guys, that'll do. Yeah, only Ainsworth. It's okay. It's all right. It's a shame about Ainsworth, but there you go. Right, okay, we'll call it a day there, everybody, and because we've put together, we'll sort it all by position. We've put together a really solid squad there. Actually, no, we won't sort it by position. We'll sort it by the assistant reports. We've put together a really good squad. Ajnani's our best player, apparently, by ability, or joint with Astudio and Lapaglia. Honestly, somebody wants Rodrigo. Plymouth. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. He has a £160,000 minimum fee release clause. Shall I... I might need to... Shall I take that release clause out, everybody, or shall we leave it? Not many English lads in there. Well, that's because I would love to sign English players. I would love to. I tried to sign James Ward-Prowse. I tried to sign Callum Chambers. I tried to sign Jamal Lascelles. I can't get any of them. They're not interested. They're all too big for their boots. Too big for the britches. Double the release clause. I'll just take it out. I'll just take it out altogether. We'll just try and get the stud down to 300, but we'll give him a bit more cash. Sell on fee percentage fine. Promotion wage rise 25%. That's not very much. 25% of 300 is only like 60, 75 quid or something. Oh, stud, don't do this to me. Please, don't do this to me. Can't give him too much of a goal bonus because he's going to score 1 million goals. There you go, stud. Good man. There we go. Hopefully he signs that contract before Plymouth swoop. But anyway. Oh, yeah. Yeah, big loyalty bonus and double release. Remove release, sorry. Yeah, done that. Okay, so don't worry. Don't worry. No one's taking the stud off of me. I refuse to let it happen. We've lost a centre-back. Was he the guy I nicked from Beaconsfield? Oh, we lost him. Oh, well, that's... Oh, well. I didn't realise he was being nicked. But anyway, really good squad. I'll get everybody ready for tomorrow. Yeah, we're all going to be super moist. There's going to be moisture all over the dog and duck tomorrow. Andy Peaks is going to have a job cleaning it all up. So tomorrow, about 2 o'clock Central European time. That's 2 o'clock Central European time. So about 1 o'clock in the UK. We'll be back tomorrow. And I will get us all the way through to the beginning of the season. And I'm looking forward to it. The Northern Premier. They're not going to know what hit them. Everybody, thank you for joining me again today for this transfer special. And I will see you again tomorrow afternoon.